You're creepy.
I'm creepy?
In the best way.
Why are you wearing a purse still?
If you'll just follow these words in this book prayerfully, you'll learn everything you need to know about spiritual warfare.
What is this?
It's just a bag that carries my hammer.
Dude, is this an exclusive right here?
No.
All right.
It's the greatest thing anyone's ever said about me.
What do you mean by that? Because I have a pushback on that. What do you mean by that?
I don't even know what it is. I've never seen OnlyFans. Do they show their faces? What?
What else you got in there?
Everything in my little Stevie B bag of tricks?
Yeah. Dude, you're wearing Patchouli, dude. And I have to just tell you, I
love that you're wigging over my aroma.
I absolutely dislike it. It stinks. I'm going to just tell you right now.
I reek of it.
Dude, you stink. I can't, and I really love you, bro. I can't stand the smell of Patchouli. It fucking stinks. It smells like Berkeley, California. It smells like Antioch fucking hippies. It's the worst. Venice Beach, the only people that wear that shit are the old bags that lived in the canal since the 50s, and they will not sell their property to some new tech bro. Dude, why do you wear it? It doesn't make you want. You're a good-looking guy. Women love you. I know you're married, but like it doesn't make. It's the opposite of pheromones. Like it's stink. Why do you wear this shit?
Well, it's kind of like I told you last time I was here.
Bro, you're like right now with those glasses. You're looking like Mrs. fucking Kravitz, substitute teacher, Reseda High on a Friday.
How about the socks I wore in honor of you, bro? That's me and you.
Is that you and me, Tom and Jerry? Which one's Jerry, bro?
It's me and you,
Tom.
Am
I the mouse or am I the cat?
I don't know. It's your call. You're the host.
I would like to be Tom, but
dope?
I feel like you're going to Jerry me. Go
That's
ahead.
Me. You and I have to do some kind of Tom and Jerry in the future.
Exactly. But bro, why do you wear that fucking smell?
So no, last time I was here, I was telling you, kind of sort of I'm Cali sober. I'm using a lot of cannabis lotions and stuff, so sometimes they have that fragrance. That was awesome. That was so, like, I even believed me. But go ahead.
So it's not Cali sober.
No, it is Cali sober. And this is just literally a lotion I put on that has that fragrance.
No, but bro, you can't use it anymore.
But it really smells good.
No, it doesn't. It only smells good to you. And other hippies. Do you want to hang out with a bunch of hippies that get together once a month and talk about the recycling?
What do you got against
hippies? And Marina Del Rey? Because they're fake. Hippies are fake.
Why?
I'll tell you a story right now. There's a market. Perfectly, this is how we're connected. You just said something. There's a market on Laurel Canyon, and I love the market. It's next to Pache. You know that market?
I know it very well.
Okay. Amazing food. There's a lady there with a coffee cart, and I'm going to call her out. Okay, she sells a separate business of coffees in front of the market. Okay, I went in there to try to get a glass of ice. I already bought sandwiches, salads, all this stuff. I'm sitting there. It's a very hot day last week. And I asked the guy inside, can I have ice? He goes, we're out. She literally walked 20 minutes earlier with a bag of ice. I go, do you have ice? She goes, no, it is my business. I said, can I buy a cup of ice? And she goes, no, get away. That's her. Bad marketing. One bad movie, one bad barista is her podcast. And let me tell you,
she's a great title.
She's a hippie. She's like, oh, all-inclusive, fucking flags, all this shit.
The one out on the street?
Liar!
The one out on the street? You mean?
Yes. Do you understand why I am the way I am? Because
And she had an accent?
Yes.
So she was like a Woodstock immigrant?
Dude, I don't know where she was from, but what I'm saying is it was something like this. And what I'm trying to tell you is I hate performing.
She smelled like patchouli.
No, she probably does. But
are you getting
that
triggered?
whole Laurel,
you're getting triggered from it.
Yes, the whole Laurel Canyon area, and you're just singing that song, which is Crazy Mama Cass, I believe.
Right.
So you already tapped into my brain without me saying it, because that's the birth of everything, Laurel Canyon. She's been there probably 100 years. I'm sure she's a nice lady. I offered to buy a glass of ice. Here's a $5. She wouldn't sell it to me. That's hippie bullshit. So that's why I don't like the bullshit. That's why I don't like all these groups, because they're not real people. Be real. You know what real is? What's up, dog? Let's talk. You know what I'm saying?
Well, maybe she wasn't like a real hippie.
Bro, she's had that coffee cart there for since the 60s.
Yeah. Because a real hippie would have given you the cup of ice.
No, the real hippie would charge you.
Yeah.
They're fucking con artists, bro. Coachella started as a hippie thing. It now makes $192 million a year.
Shucks.
Yeah, bro. I don't believe any of that shit. People always shit on the businessman, but also you have to shit on the hippies. It's the common sense, people. Bro, you're
So
right.
does that mean like you hate the 70s and the 60s too?
I don't hate anything. Hate's a strong word. I just call out the bullshit. 60s are amazing. 70s are amazing, but there's a lot of bullshit within that.
Right.
A lot, people that started Burning Man literally started as a movement of like, yo, I'm stressed out in the city. Let's go do this retreat. Now it's one of the most profitable things in the...
Right.
Come on, let's be real. Burning Man's another hustle.
It is now.
Yes.
But you know, in the immortal words of Jamie Kennedy, it's all a hustle, baby.
It really is, dude.
Right?
Yeah, it all is. Dude, so you said you and Pauly...
Don't hate the player.
Don't hate the game. Don't hate nothing. I'm just saying I'm aware of the game, and I don't like it when people are bullshit artists.
And you are back in the game.
Back!
You are, dog.
You think so?
Well, aren't you making a big movie soon?
Which one is that?
I don't know.
I have 4 movies coming out, but, you know, if...
Is Scream happening?
Scream is happening. I can't tell you my involvement, if there's any, but it is happening. It's coming out February 2026.
Is it already shot?
Yeah, that's done.
The new one with the old cast?
It's got a mix of everybody from what I'm aware of. I know Scott's in it. I'm pretty sure David's in it. I'm pretty sure Matt's in it. I don't know if Skeeter's in it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Nev's in it. I don't know who else is in it. I think Mason, obviously Mason and Jasmine.
What are you saying, really? Like, if you knew who was really in it, you couldn't say anyway?
Yeah, I'm not going to say everything.
Right.
That's like,
That's what I'm saying.
but I know
'Cause you're
enough
creepy.
who's been announced.
You're creepy.
I'm creepy?
In the best way.
I'm creepy? I'm not coming in here with a hippie satchel, wearing my Anna Stell's glasses.
You're right, dude. You're busting me. Look at that. You have like a national park shirt on. What's
I'm
wrong
the
with me
fucking
today?
creep. Because I'm rocking. I'm wearing a ghost
What's
face
wrong with
Whataburger.
me?
Why am I the piece? Because I can't say who's in the movie because of fucking secrecy from the Paramount. I don't want to be sued.
Strange.
Bro, you and Pauly were going to do something to me. And I was like, what?
Yeah, well...
He's been texting me this.
And this is a perfect segue because I hope you'll... I don't even know if you shot the footage of the first time I was here and I got the cup of coffee.
Shut the footage. We put a whole pot out.
Right. But your girlfriend,
Yeah.
your so-called officially significant, the one you swap spit with.
Why do you think that she's fake?
Let me finish. Well, let me play it out for the folks here out there in TV land, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
I'm in my chair just like this.
Internet land.
And some chick from the Matrix, Trinity from the Matrix, walks in to hand me my coffee.
Yeah.
And you know, you're dusting. You're like, oh, dang teetsy flies. You know, you're over here doing something. And this gal comes in and goes, Mr. Baldwin, and hands me the, and she's Trinity from the Matrix, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And I, knowing you, because you're a little rascal.
I have moments.
I think, this is some kind of an odd, funny little moment here that
You thought it was a.
he's trying to catch me in an awkward moment.
Oh, you thought it was a bit.
And I never looked at her backside. And
She would be
because
offended.
I'm born again.
She'd be offended that you didn't.
But then the other shoe that's going to drop is so brilliant. So I kind of say to myself, gee whiz, that's a healthy gal.
Yeah.
And she goes about her business.
Yeah.
But then a few minutes later I go, I'm sorry, and is that the gal that, runs the mailroom for Jamie Kennedy Enterprises? Is that the gal that runs social media? Is that the gal that just gets the coffee?
Many hats.
And you said, oh, that's my girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But it was kind of, you know what I mean? I'm an actor, like, so I can read performance. You know what I mean? It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
You give it a 7.5.
Yeah, it was like a Dustin Hoffman kind of throwaway. It was very good.
All right, that's 8.
Very good.
Okay.
But I'm Stevie B, so I flagged it.
Yeah.
I had to flag it.
Yeah.
And then I just waited, like Hannibal Lecter, right? And I said, tell me more, Jamie. Tell me more about this girl you call a friend. Right? Kind of like that. And you were like, oh, yeah, no, yeah. And I'm sitting there playing like a joke. I'm like, no, like, you remember I said, no, seriously, who's that girl?
Mm-hmm.
And you go, she's my girlfriend.
Yeah, I said it again. Yeah.
You said it again.
Yes.
So to this day, I've just decided to have like a great comedic beat with myself where I refuse to believe that's your girlfriend. I've just decided, even after you're married with 7 kids, I refuse to believe that's your girlfriend.
Why is that
So now cut to me and Pauly are at whatever Comic-Con we're at a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in the green room with all the stars.
Yeah.
And we're on the couch.
You're sitting in the room with yourselves as well.
And your girlfriend walks by.
Rolls in, yeah. I loan her out.
She was working with somebody.
I let her. She works with other peoples.
Right.
She's probably working with Nick Castle or Dermy. I let her out there in the wild. Okay. Or maybe out there working with Lauren. She's on the circuit hardcore right now.
Well, she's now that I understand, like, the fact that she's like a business person and
smart,
entrepreneurial and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
It was nice to see her there, but I'm sitting there, and again.
Oh, okay.
She walks by, and I call him Stubby, Pauly.
Yeah.
And he goes like this. Watch. So yeah, man. Jamie's girlfriend. And I'm like, so like in the Matrix, like this freaking Chinese star hits me in the forehead.
Yeah.
I'm bleeding.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, man, that's Jamie's. I'm like, oh, that's her, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. So we were going to make a video.
Yeah.
Where me, Pauly, and your girl.
Yeah.
If she's really your girl.
Okay.
Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because you're quite the hoaxer. So anyway, we were going to make a video and do a whole thing where, I was like a doubting Thomas, and we videoed and like asked her questions and kind of trolled her a little bit. But we decided not to do it.
When you say you and Pauly want to make a video with my girl, that could have went a myriad of ways. I'm glad nothing was videotaped, being that we don't use videotape anymore, especially in that green room, because you've got Daredevil in there.
You got a lot of handsome fellas.
You got a lot going on in that green room.
And a lot of good-looking gals.
Yeah, no, you've got, and she's already met, I think, your brother. I think she also met Alec at a con. Oh, she hasn't met Billy yet. Or Daniel, but she's definitely 50% of the boys.
Oh, so you better hope she never meets Billy.
Why?
Well, he's a good-looking guy.
Beautiful-looking guys, but all of you are. But Billy's very happy and in a wonderful marriage.
Sure, you're absolutely right. And so does your girl.
But if Backdraft Billy comes up,
right?
That's a tough. That's a tough one. Backdraft Billy.
Yeah, ever since he made love to Jennifer Jason Leigh on the top of a fire truck. The world has not been the same. Come on, bro.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, right.
Wait, so you wanted to make a video. I'm trying to think. Who's the legend from, he's in so many movies.
D'Onofrio?
D'Onofrio's always there. You got Daredevil there.
Yeah.
You got Walking Dead over here. You got some Marvel guys over here. There's a lot in that green room. You
right.
got the Baldwins. You got Pauly.
Huge.
There's a lot. So she navigates it. You also got Cobra Kai in the house.
Word.
And she does it. She's in and out like that. So it's good. She likes to. She's on the circuit. But if you ever need a table girl,
I finally got a chance.
You love my girl.
Face to face with you not around.
Yeah.
To say, hey, how are you? Without her being under your vampire-like clutches.
Is that what it is? Am I like?
Well, she acted like, a little bit. She was Twilighty when I met her. When she first handed me the coffee.
Well, that's how she is. You have that effect on people.
You were like some kind of an overlord over her life. No?
Baby overlord. Just a tiny little overlord. A lovable overlord.
Tiny overlord.
Tiny overlord. But you also have your own power.
That's a series.
She's coming from here to here. That's a lot to deal with. Do you
Tiny
agree?
overlord.
America.
Let's make it. Let's develop it.
You're living with me, and then you go over to see him. This is a lot to do if you're a chick.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
Bro, you got a lot going on. Let me ask you some questions.
Sure. And then I have to talk to you about pickleball, but go ahead.
Bro, that's another thing. That's a business. Why do you want to talk about pickleball?
Because I'm 59 and that's what you talk about now? That's awesome. I just watched, like, when you're on your computer and the thing goes, it just starts.
Yes. Bro.
That was awesome.
Listen, I saw a video of you last night getting stalked at the airport.
Yeah. There's some virality to that.
And I like that guy.
I don't know that dude.
He's actually very nice, so I don't understand what happened. That wasn't nice, but you handled it amazingly well.
Well, yeah,
He was really stalking you like he was on a safari.
Well, he came up a little quick.
He did. He used to work at TMZ, and now he's doing his own thing.
And then he said...
Move that a little bit from your mouth, just on your lower lip.
Away?
No, just like this. So
down?
Face of yours. Pull it there. Pull it closer now.
Like
yeah,
that?
right, perfect.
Thanks, dude.
Why are you wearing a purse still? No one's going to steal it.
Just because I have, like...
What's in it?
I have mustard spray in case you attack me.
You're like Demi Lovato. She's California sober, right?
I love her.
What is
She's
that?
She's amazing.
You said that a little. I love her.
She's awesome.
You said that a little girlfriend-esque.
What does that mean?
I love her. Like,
Well, no, I
you
know
said that like that was
kid.
somebody you would not like look at her backside.
No, I would not look at her backside.
So as a born-again Christian, when a woman walks by you, and there is a backside,
happens every day.
How does that happen? Do you just go from waist up?
Well, I'm a very different kind of Christian, Jamie.
Yes. How does the not looking at the backside work? Do you just avoid it? Is there a filter?
The Bible says.
What is the Bible?
That's the other thing I have for you.
Oh, no. You got me.
Because I won't show you my other extra little thing I have here, right?
What is that?
If I hit you with this.
What is that?
If I hit you with that.
Well, don't hit me, dude.
If you were like chasing me down the sidewalk and I reached into my bag and swung that at your head.
Why would you do that?
Because it might convince you to leave me alone.
Bro, what the fuck is this?
It's one of my tools.
You're trying to hit me with a hammer.
It's one of my tools for my artwork. I do artwork.
But what am I doing? What is this?
It's just a bag that carries my hammer.
Are you keeping your hammer?
Yeah, it's one of my tools I carry
you're not
every
giving
day.
it to me.
No, that's not for you.
Why did you just okay?
But you can have this. Yeah. Dude, look at the digital whatchamacallit on here.
Huh.
Okay, I got this, bro.
You give me a
Iraq.
Bible? Oh, this is a war Bible.
This is from the Green Zone. I went there with Gary Sinise and his charity.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're in the area controlled by the U.S., so to speak, they have a shop. They actually have a shop where the soldiers can, get T-shirts and socks.
It's called the PX.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago. My bunkmate was Tony Orlando, believe it or not. Legendary, dude. I was in a Saddam Hussein mansion.
I've done that.
Right.
Yeah.
With
the energy.
With
the elevators.
Cots in it, beds, all that. But it was me and Tony Orlando, bro. You imagine? You ever think in your life you'd be with Tony Orlando?
In Saddam's
in a
palace.
bed in a Saddam palace?
Wow. Yeah, it's wild.
Life is good, bro. But this Bible is from there. Look at how gnarly the logo is, bro. Look at the sword coming up. And
this is like is this a Marine Bible or U.S. just Armed Forces Bible?
I just think it's probably with that design of that
this is sick.
Camo. Yeah, it's digital camo.
Thank you. So this is what they sell in the PX?
Yeah. Or like a chaplain gave it to me. I'm not sure.
And it has the Army logo. Like
it's some kind of logo. In your comments, they can tell us what that logo is. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, dude.
Yeah, so
this is weird. I almost said, can you sign it? That's sick.
I could sign it.
No, you can't sign it. This is God's book. That's sick that I said that.
Hey,
let me. So then you're
some
Jesus.
Reverence.
You're Jesus. Hey, Jamie.
No,
get to the other side.
I could be like one of his little children, signing it.
I mean, you should sign it.
But then that'd be too much like a hippie.
Is that illegal? Is that illegal for you to sign this Bible? No. I don't know how I feel about it, but you're the guy.
But
you're the religious guy. It's your choice. Don't sign on any of the verses. Maybe just sign on the plain part.
I'm going to write on it, though.
No, the front part.
And do you want me to like something nice and heartfelt?
Yeah, right there. I don't think you should write on the words.
Or do you want me to write something like gnarly?
I want you to write something sweet. It's a Bible, dude. I don't want you to write something weird. It's a Bible. Was it blessed?
Will you look at it in the future?
Yeah, I don't have to look at it now.
Will you read the book of Psalms?
I'll try. It's a lot, dude. The Bible's a lot.
Okay, now I'm going to write
Don't write anything.
Psalms 1. I'm going to write all the Psalms to write.
Whatever you want.
To read.
Okay, you can do that.
Totally kidding, dude. I'm going to write JK.
Well, it has to be respectful to Jesus.
Don't need no AK. Get it? AK as this
AK-47
weapon is MIGHT. How do you spell mightiest?
Mighty is might, like fight.
Mightiest.
MIGHTIEST.
That's what I thought.
Mightiest.
Mightiest.
MIGHT.
With a cross. And I write SB, and that's all you need to know. If you'll just follow these words in this book prayerfully, you'll learn everything you need to know about spiritual warfare.
Stevie B. Ooh,
So
spiritual warfare.
JK don't need no AK-47. Get in some military Bible.
Yeah.
AK-47 is a gun that the military uses, but you don't need the gun because this weapon is more powerful than an AK-47. In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. It's all yours, buddy.
Thank you,
Keep
buddy.
it. Read it and weep. Good
Here,
stuff.
Take that marker from
And I'll see you on the... Oh, I don't get to keep the pen?
You want to?
Just kidding.
Wow. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, it's changed my life. Yeah.
So wait, let's go back. Thank you so much. As a person that is,
That's a super cool Bible, dude.
dude,
Go
it's
ahead.
amazingly cool. I'm honored. As a person who's, of the cloth, so when you see the backside, what do you do?
Back to the backside.
Yes.
Before you.
Can you look at it?
No. What?
Can't look at it.
Let me help you right now.
You can't look at
This
it.
is so simple. But let me give you what this
Fuck
is.
you.
Let me give you the simple mathematics here.
Simple, dude, but make it English, dude, because you're on a fucking trip right now, dude.
Am I?
Your wavelength is so highly vibrational that I gotta pass it through some of the NPCs, and I love you guys to get that. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what NPCs
That's
are?
the greatest thing anyone's ever said about me.
No, it's true. You vibrate so high that not all my people are high-end vibrators too, but some of them will judge you and judge me, so we have to get them to understand the verbiage in which
They'll figure it out, dog.
I know, but sometimes it takes them 50 years.
In
I agree
the
with you.
algorithm.
I know. Go ahead.
So
But people would think you're nuts and I'm nuts, and I'll explain it to you. Go back.
I used to be nuts.
I don't think you're nuts at all.
still allowed to be. So hold on. Let me answer the first question.
Yeah.
You know what peripheral vision is? Right. Now let me ask you something.
Yeah.
When you're with the gal,
Yeah. Oh no, it's not. I can't.
the so-called
Gotta go
girlfriend,
like this. You got to look at the crack and go, oh my God, the cement works amazing. That's what you do. It's all down. I would get accused of another chick I dated way before this, my girl now, and I would be in the grocery store, and I would just be looking down, and some chick, because I'm the fucking victim, dude. Some chick comes in with shorts, barely covering anything, and I'm just looking down, and I'm like, oh, they got new tile work. And the girl I was with at the time was like, you're looking at her ass? I'm like, no, I'm looking at the tile in Ralph's. My boy came up with this great thing, and he said, you know what he does now with his wife?
Oh my God.
These girls will wear nothing in the grocery store, and he'll go, oh my God, honey, look, it's the greatest con. And she's like, what? He goes, that's disgusting. Her ass is out in a grocery store. Look at that. And then it's a perfect way for him to look.
Well, me and my girl, if we're at the grocery store,
Yeah.
and something, unexpected comes by,
Yeah. I love you refer to it as a thing. That's a noun, person, place, or thing.
we just giggle. My wife's Brazilian, dude.
Of course.
Yeah, so the Brazilians will wear a bikini.
BBL.
So-
all day, natural, God-given.
So all that said, I referenced the peripheral. So when I walk down the street, you got to recognize I'm a grandpa.
Yeah, you are.
So you know what I mean?
Yeah, you are.
Cameras are it's no joke anymore.
No,
like they're deliberately trying to be creepy.
Yeah.
So if even like where was I recently? I was at a pickleball place playing pickleball that has like a kind of a coffee house inside of it. And one of the gals working at the coffee house.
Healthy. Healthy.
Yeah, let's just say she could crack walnuts with her backside, if you know what I'm saying.
Or just go the horse.
Something like that.
Got it.
Somewhere in between.
Okay. Which is better, the horse sound or the walnut?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Terrible.
Dude, you just said put a nut.
That's awful.
All right, go ahead.
Anyway, the girl was serving me. It was an establishment that I knew the owners. There's cameras everywhere. Now, I sound like I'm making excuses for not looking because I really wanted to look. You can't help but look sometimes.
You're a red-blooded American Baldwin male.
Cleavage and crack and,
yes, you are.
There's stuff everywhere.
Jesus, he blessed the prostitutes as well. Go ahead.
So,
not her,
to answer your question, what the Bible says.
What does the Bible say?
The Bible says
Peripheral.
that you can take your thoughts back. So, like, let's say you look, oh my gosh, and it's somebody's tuchus right there, right?
Yeah.
And you're grabbing a bag of Cheetos at Stop and Shop.
At pickleball.
At pickleball.
Yeah.
That's fine. Which kind of what happened to me. I was like, oh, can I just get some, brown sugar with that? I just turned like this and, there was this
booty pickle.
If I'm going to go back and play pickleball.
Pickle booty.
And this gal's going to, make a latte for me.
Yeah.
I want to keep it here. I want to stay human.
You got to keep it here.
You got to keep it here, guy. It just doesn't go below the waist.
But, bro, that happened in 2017. Before 2017, you could go right down. You got what's up. Not on purpose.
Right.
2017, it all changed.
But everything's changed now.
I know, it sucks.
These young people now, they're making money. They're making money right in their own homes, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, God.
Right.
But it doesn't all have to be. It doesn't all have to be that. It doesn't all have to be that.
What's weird?
It's not all that. Dude, that's Sodom and Gomorrah, dude.
I just saw a chart that showed all of the industries on the planet that make as much, like how much money have they made, gross profit, and it's like that scaling, kind of like the currencies being spent annually. Dude, it's so sick. It's funny. I'm sorry. So, you have JP Morgan Chase, like this mega oil company. And then it shows from I guess it was just maybe in the last 5 to 7 years, dude, it showed all of the gross profit margins of the biggest profitable companies in the galaxy. And if here's the bottom of the chart that goes like this little guy, and then it goes like that, and it just starts growing as it gets bigger. And then, dude, when it stops, the second one is this long.
What?
The second most profitable company.
Yeah, I get it.
The second most profitable company on the chart is this wide.
And
they did like whatever billions.
And I know what it is.
And the next one above that, watch my arm, goes that much further past the most profitable corporation in the world, and it's OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. And it's this, dude, OnlyFans, now streaming TV. So now they're a normal streamer. A lot of stand-ups are doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Or doing OnlyFans TV.
Mm-hmm.
I almost moved One Bad Movie. I was thinking about moving it, calling those guys. I don't need the world to see it that bad, that quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with OnlyFans.
Mm-hmm.
I even actually thought about doing a Bible study on OnlyFans. Because once I pay the money to start something on OnlyFans, I can put what I want.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
I have to let that compute in my brain, but go ahead.
Yeah, it would be funny, is the point.
Yeah, but it's not something to be funny. It should be.
It's probably why I never did it.
Yeah.
Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Praise the Lord for his Holy Ghost guiding me. So, to what you just said, which is like, oh, no, it's worse than we think. OnlyFans, in the shortest period of time, has made twice as much money than the most profitable Warren Buffett, than anybody.
Then Apple?
Everybody.
Google
it. Tell your guy to Google right now.
No,
Highest grossing, profiting company in the world is OnlyFans. Or most, meaning it's made the most money.
Like ratio. Yeah. I understand what you're saying.
Ratio.
No, I don't doubt it.
Ratio, exactly.
I really do have a lot of thoughts about it. I know. It's what's crazy, bro, is that I know this company way before anybody. Why? Because in our business, you meet porn people. And there are porn people that are just like actors that were contract players. Let's say Vivid. You know what I mean? Vivid was a company that like gave people contracts. They did movies that were smut movies, but there was trying to be an art to it. And so some of these actors, like, you know, from Jenna Jameson to Stormy Daniels to everybody, would be in normal movies sometimes. They would. I've done movies and a porn actress has been in it in a comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And it's just normal. And it's not porn. So I knew girls that were on OnlyFans, and they said, this is going to change our business. And so for them, they took agency over their bodies. And they said, I'm no longer going to be pimped out. I'm going to be my own pimp. And they were already leaving a situation that they didn't like, and they made it better.
Right.
So for them, who committed to that life, okay, and I've talked to multiple girls, and I said, you're more than this, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because porn is porn. It's a whole other story. For them, if they're going to do it no matter what, it totally makes sense. But what it did, and I had an argument about a girl one time 10 years ago who said she would like to, if she ever saw Hugh Hefner spit in his face. And I said, why? And she said, because she gave women the easy way out. He gave women the easy way out. And my argument was, Hef actually gave a safe place, in my opinion, because when I was up there at the mansion, I never saw nothing weird. And there was a ton of bunnies, but there's a lot of smoke now. And the magazine was it was much more classy and chill.
It's coming back.
It was much more classy than chill what's going on now. What I'm saying is with OnlyFans, and I'm going to say this now, I'll let you talk, is that am I allowed to have an opinion, and you're a guy and all this shit? It literally has given women, like some women really don't consider the ramifications of what it is. And they don't give a shit. They don't want my opinion, and they shouldn't. But it's...
I don't even know. I'm not even trying to be funny. I don't even know what it is. I've never seen OnlyFans. Do they show their faces? What?
Say I'm the worst actor in the world right now.
I've never seen OnlyFans.
Bro, stop!
What is this? Are you sure you don't believe me?
Take your cap off and put your cap on. Because it's cap. What the fuck are you talking about? You cannot sit here and say, the most profitable thing in the world is OnlyFans. I don't know what it is. Do you think it's a fucking...
I've never seen it, I said.
Do you think you think it's an actual fan company?
No, I think it's a naughty company. But
Yeah,
I'm just
so
saying,
then how do you not know what it is?
Do you see their face? I don't know if you see their face. Do you see their face?
You see more than that. You see their gizzards, dude. It's a straight up exam, dude. It's a fucking gynecology appointment. What are you talking about? I don't know what It's a company that Lamps Plus merged with, and they sell fans and lamps. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Bro.
I'm sorry, I've never seen
it. You just gave me a Bible, and that was the biggest lie.
No, I've never
seen
seen
it. You're being like the hippie lady.
No, I never saw it.
Bro, you know what it is.
But I don't know if I'm asking, do you see the face?
What do you think you fucking see? What do you think you subscribe to? Just a fucking pair of feet? Some guys probably do. Or a fucking pair of tits?
But can't somebody, like, charge you less and, like, make it so
I'm sure there's people out there
There must be the ability to be
kinks.
anonymous.
I'm sure there's just... Oh, I see what you're. Oh, my bad.
I'm asking.
Oh, you're saying. Oh.
What do
You're saying that.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yours. Okay. Bro, this shit.
Take it from there.
This shit.
JK.
This shit hits on so many levels. Remind me to say this to my sisters, society, teachers. Listen, because I see what you're saying. You're saying, can girls anonymously do this stuff? Yes, 1,000%. Girls can put their faces out,
I would
just be their body.
assume that it's so profitable because some people can do it.
But I've never logged into OnlyFans in my life. OnlyFans, by the way. I never have, and that's the truth.
What's OnlyFans?
That's a joke. I've never been on, it's guys who do it for sure. I've never logged on it in my life because you can Google the word vagina and get 1 trillion images. Okay, keep up. So, what I'm trying to say is, I've never done it because it's like not my, I don't need to do that. But it's fine if people want to do it.
Let me ask you a question.
Can I finish my thought? So, I'm on one today, dude. It's good. You got me at a good time.
I'm stoked.
So, if you have, the thing is, yes, people that I know who do it, there's girls that are doing other things in life and they literally treat it as a day job. And I've talked to them, and it's just like, hey, I've got a beautiful body. I'm going to cook topless. I'm going to, vacuum topless or bottomless, or here's just some pictures. And then there's some girls that are like, well, I need a little bit more money, so I might do some solo stuff. And I'm assuming, it's a little play and stuff like that. And then there's just like hardcore stuff. It's like people engaging and stuff. So that's what I'm assuming it is.
Sure.
But there are, so it's like, to me, it's like, where's your line? And by the way, it's not my life. You live your life. But for me, I'm like, what your life is going to be in 10 years, 20 years, because like I said, if my grandmother did OnlyFans and I found the videos in the 70s and there was some, and she's like, and there's a guy with a Victrola, like, that's just a man putting a little fire spatula up my hoo-ha. Like, I'd be more fucked up than I am already. You know what I'm saying? So in a bush in the 1820s. So long story boring is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my thing with it.
I'm trying.
Yes, what's going to happen in the future. So, but there are, like, here's a great example. I don't know this girl, and I want to give her a shout-out. There's a girl today, I just happened to see it. So the Matrix is real, meaning that you and I were talking about this, and it's already in my head. And they say good ideas are God's whispers. So, like, I think God put this idea in my head to talk to you about it. Because there's this beautiful woman, and she said, you know what, I get a lot of shit because I serve coffee in a bikini. She works in a coffee hut, and she serves coffee in a bikini.
In Los Angeles?
I'm not sure. The street. And she just popped up on my thing before you just came here, and I was looking at her, and she's like, I made so little money as this, and she worked in an office, and she said it was a terrible experience, and she's like, I'm in a bikini serving coffee, and I make 3 days a week. And I was like, this is an example of someone, like, she's born beautiful. That's her limit. That's where she does. It's all clean. In 30 years, if she wants to have, it's not my choice. You can do whatever you want in your life. But, like, we all have our lines. And I thought, this is a woman that is using what she's got. God's given her this. And so she should. But there's other people that want to go hardcore. Whatever. My whole point of this fucking rant is, I hate that we're using OnlyFans as just money, because what's your soul worth? And B,
good question.
Society is completely being demoralized because I had a teacher in my show, and he told me this during a heckle about how his students can't wait to graduate, at least half of his class, because they were interested in starting an OnlyFans.
Right.
And dude, I almost cried, bro.
Yeah. Well, listen, and now you live in a country where they're going to make students in high school put their phones in a bag that locks.
Is that bad?
No, it's great. I think it's smart.
I think it is smart.
But then you'll let people go and disconnect from all things normal because of OnlyFans.
What does that have to do with the phone in the bag?
It's okay to try to condition people to think one way by putting their phones in a bag. But our leadership probably will never try to do something like that about OnlyFans.
Yes.
They'll just take the tax dollars instead.
That's a really good point, dude. That's a really good point. So you're basically saying they won't regulate that, but they'll regulate your phone. Listen, dude, I think if you were to ban OnlyFans tomorrow, there would be riots in the streets, which is insane. Because women will say...
So now I got a question for you. Go ahead.
And they talk about, don't lose it, agency over your own body. I agree. If you're already in the sex game, right? And you're committed to that life.
Now,
but it's basically saying... Yes! And it's like, here's an idea, and you want to sell pictures of your hoo-ha?
Now think of how sick that is. Wait a second.
It's sick!
Because here's why.
You're more than just your body
we're
parts.
who we are.
And it's like, he's a homie, I'm a homie. We've done well in life. We're actually telling to women, hey, man, you're more than that. We're not... Are we fucking assholes? We're advocating for women's rights, saying you're more than that.
But listen, the leadership has analysis. And the leadership knows behavior. So I'm sitting here going, well, wait a second. If a human being is one way outside, like when I see you at the Starbucks, we talk. Mm-hmm. And I would never joke about your girlfriend in public at the Starbucks. Like, it's you know, you don't want somebody to like misinterpret it.
No, yeah, but you joke about it with me.
It's you and you're my friend and, you know, blah, 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 right? So now you have people who can simply take behavior that's private and monetize it.
Yeah. So
everyone usually stands in the mirror naked and and does stupid stuff and masturbates or does whatever. Right? So now you can just see how I threw that in there? But you see how I threw that in there? Because that's the psychology.
That's a little bit of a tell right there, my man. I just look in the mirror. Masturbate in the mirror. Go ahead.
No, I didn't say masturbate in the mirror.
No, you said you masturbate when you're in the mirror.
No, I said
you
people
flex.
who do those things. You're so cute. People who do all those things in private.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Yeah.
But now there's a technology that lets you consider making that public.
100%.
It's not you have to be a porn star anymore.
No.
Now you can just do the stuff in private.
Yeah.
It's weird, dude. Remember
in
Florida, Voyeur-Dorm? Remember Voyeur-Dorm?
I can honestly tell you, I've never heard of this, and it's funny to hear it from a Christian. Go ahead.
Okay. So the first person.
Bro.
The first company 25 years ago.
Bro.
Was the guy in Florida that started a website where he put cameras in the rooms of the girls that were students at a college in Florida.
How is that legal?
It's called Voyeur-Dorm.
Were you one of the early subs?
Dude, I toured the place. I flew to Florida to meet the owner.
Why?
Because it was so fast, like fabulously sketchy.
You're a Christian.
Yeah, I was back then too.
Okay,
but anyway,
ahead.
no, just as a business thing, meaning how is this guy getting away with this? And again, those girls weren't doing anything sexual. They shut you down then. Back then, you couldn't be sexual on the web.
Could you be, could they be in bra and panties?
Yes.
Everybody's over 18?
Yes.
And so he filmed it?
So he created a house with different rooms and cameras throughout the house. So you just got to watch these girls make their bacon and eggs and in your short shorts.
He was early. He was early.
So my question to you is,
Friendster.
Knowing what you know now, watch this. Watch how easy it is to tempt. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, the fall of man happened, right, in the Garden of Eden, when the serpent simply said to her, is that what he really said? That's all. Is that what he said?
Bro, you look so good right now saying that like a snake.
Is that what he said? Are you sure?
Yes.
That's all he said. So now I'm going to say to you, if you could make $250,000 a month, just you and your girl never having sex, never performing sexually. If you could have your own, what's it called again? Pornhub? What is it called?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
The thing you never heard of.
But
have all the stats
terrible.
about.
But what if you could have an OnlyFans where it's just you guys walking around, you're in your boxers, you know, it's like a voyeur dorm. And then at night, you can look at the camera and be like, and give her a little kiss, and you pull the blankets up.
That's not bad. I think that's okay.
If you could make $250,000 just letting people see you in your private existence.
I might do that for $8,000 a month. I mean, I'm pretty flexible on that number. 250 is a pretty high number to just watch me do that. Shit. I might offer 2-for-1 promo codes. Like, it's...
You might do a Mike Lindell.
Yeah, right?
You might do a MyPillow promo code.
100%. George, Ron Papil. Now you also get the mini slicer. Like, bro, deep cut on Ron Papil.
You hurt me again.
Here's where we're at. But I understand it. What's your line? My whole line is, though, is that, and you're going to dig with this, we live in a world of, I don't want to go too dark, but satanic overlords. Now, somebody told me yesterday, our friend Corey said God runs the world and Satan's always trying to pierce the veil. And I say Satan runs this planet and we have to have God take over it. And so I don't know what the answer is. My question
I could tell you the answer.
Okay, but so...
Because I just figured it out recently, but go ahead.
Well...
And I can't talk doomsday too bad, but go ahead.
No, but like, it's the whole thing is just like, I guess why I have an issue with it is that it's taking normal people, like if you're a teacher, right, and you're making $40,000 a year, you're literally financially and figuratively getting screwed. And so these teachers end up having an OnlyFans, some of them, and it's all a mishmash of, you know, stuff. But bottom line is, it's not fair that the teacher's not making enough money teaching our students. So they should be compensated so they don't have to do that. And then when they're caught having it, they're usually fired. So society has an issue because they don't pay the right people the right amount of money.
So
then
would it be wrong?
Sex is beautiful. Sex, you don't have to be married to have sex. You can have sex with multiple people as long as everything's consensual. Do whatever you want.
So
but it's just the idea of
idea.
Like, yo, man, this is a new career. Jamie Kennedy, and Stephen Baldwin are saying this to you. That's just something to not aspire to be a whore. I don't think that is a good aspiration.
But what's happening, brother, now
whoredom is deep. Like, if you just want to walk around naked, cook eggs, do some stuff, do whatever, it's your own line, it's your life. But to me, I think it's the downfall of society. Maybe I'm being a bitch.
But your whoredom is another man's art.
What do you mean by that? Because I have a pushback on that. What do you mean by that?
Well,
that's a bullshit answer.
I agree.
Dude, so you know what the biggest scumbags in our business are? Fucking photographers. I am on one today. If you're a woman out here, do never trust, hey girl, let me take some pictures of you. And it starts all fucking artsy. And then why don't you try this skirt on. And then I want to hold the phone and hey, show a little bit more. Photographers are the fucking creepiest people in our business. No barrier to entry. And they couch that shit as art. That's a fucking bullshit thing and you should not play into it.
I'm not into it.
Okay.
I'm just saying in the erosion of our society, but I don't want to forget, you just gave me a really interesting idea about the most profitable people should have a sliding scale of taxation. Like the teachers should get more money, get more money as like a what do you call it when you get money back on your taxes?
A refund.
Right.
By the way, if you're a girl with huge jugs...
OnlyFans should pay the educators in America a tax refund.
Yeah, 100%. So the teachers don't have to do it. And if you're a teacher with huge jugs and a big ass and you still are like, I can make so much money on OnlyFans, go for it. If God is... There's some women who are just like, I get it. You were built for this. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that are on the fence that want to start a bakery but make more money as OnlyFans. I'm like, do you really want to?
Or you could just be a teacher that just is just a teacher.
Yeah,
and that's okay too.
Yeah, you can be. But and there are people.
You could be a healthy teacher.
And there's liars and
in all kinds of ways.
Yes.
But you don't have to do anything.
Yes. There's liars and there's dorks and there's sneaky predators who act like, no, I empower women. They should do whatever they want. Those are just the guys that want to see these girls naked. So I'm saying trust a guy like me that's actually giving you pushback on this shit.
How would you ask your gal?
You really like to bring my gal into this. You really want my Sounds like she has her first customer.
No.
By the way,
I'm just creative. But anyway,
she should do OnlyHands. She's got beautiful hands. We came up with
what's
this idea.
OnlyHands?
It's something I want to create with her. Don't steal it. If there's a person in the comments that's me, OnlyHands is she's got.
I have very nice hands.
You do. Her hands are insane. She's got perfect fucking hands.
Wow.
So I said you should do hands. She's amazing at cooking, at making charcuterie boards, handling meats, salamis, cucumbers. You know, she cuts bananas. I said, just do that, and we'll shoot
Salami,
your hand. Oh, yeah.
Cucumber, banana.
You got the draft. I said, you never have to show thing above wrist, and I guarantee she can make $100K a month just cutting vegetables. She won't do it because she doesn't.
I'm in. I'll do the craft service.
Shit. She doesn't use her brain. She just fucking says, no, I'm not going to do it. And
OnlyHands.
And there's guys out there that are foot freaks. There's guys out there that are belly button freaks.
It's a short film,
There's
dude.
armpit freaks.
It's a short film.
The hands, bro.
It's a short film.
She's got unbelievable hands. And so if you're hitting there and you're like, oh, I'm pouring water, you know the drill.
Right.
It's just like Quentin. You know, the beautiful thing about Pulp Fiction is when Sam Jackson opens it, you never know what's in the suitcase.
Right.
You know, and it's us also with Fincher. It's always the great directors. When they open, he goes, what's in the box? It's your mind will always go more. So that's the brilliance of these directors in these movies. So if you have a girl pulling a bottle of water as a thick tubular thing, it's up to you to decide what you think that is.
I saw this old Clint Eastwood movie. Mm-hmm. It just like popped up on YouTube. It was some weird title I'd never heard before, starring Clint Eastwood. Figure that out. I'll give you the name later.
Figure that out. He's been in a million movies.
Pardon?
He's been in a million movies. Was it a comedy? He did a movie with.
It was some kind of a detective.
He did a movie.
Something
Dirty
with
Harry?
No, none of that. It wasn't any of that. It was something called like.
Way with Lucy.
It was called like Elsie. It had like some weird. It was a title I never heard.
And
it was old school in that very masculine kind of leading man kind of way where the woman kind of, you know, was affected by that masculinity. It's no longer happening these days now, is it?
Yeah, Clint's one of the last men.
Right.
Clint's a real man. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's in his 90s.
And he's still a man. Like, so, I mean, I consider you a real man. You know what I'm saying? Even me and Pauly, which we're more known for being funny, are real men. Right. I consider my brothers in Scream real men. David, Skeet, Maddie, like, we're the last of the men.
You're kind of right.
Right? Like, it's like, it isn't happening, and that's a deeper conversation.
All the more reason for you to do just a voyeur kind of version for yourself of OnlyFans.
Why do you want to do that? But wait,
I'm trying to get you on OnlyFans.
But here's what's funny is that
I would love to see you on OnlyFans. I would join OnlyFans if you did a thing.
And what? I got to show my balls?
No.
Who's gonna pay?
Just wear like boxer shorts. I'd be into seeing you walk around in boxers.
I don't want to give money unless, dude. I would like to interview. They should interview every creator. And they have to give that money to better causes.
I agree.
So it's like,
so see, even for charitable causes,
is sex trafficking, dude. And you can say women are trafficking themselves. They are. You want to talk about grooming?
Well,
you talk about fucking grooming?
You're crazy. Now you can't say you're sex trafficking yourself, can you?
1,000%.
Oh,
so you want to say grooming, right? What's grooming? What's grooming? You can make up your term for grooming, what it is, okay? We're all groomed in society. Shit, parents go to a certain college, they groom their kids. You're gonna be a Hoosier. You're gonna be a Bruin, right? Like,
you're funny.
Well, it's true, right? So it's like if the money and the OnlyFans and all this and you just gotta shake your ass, a little girl. They were going back to the Garden of Eden. It's the snake going. It's just a bite, right? And then that slope is slippery. Dude.
I agree.
So it's like they're grooming them for easy money.
But that's why I keep saying, just for you, it would just be a voyeur version. It wouldn't be anything.
Yeah, I could do that, but that's
participatory.
I don't have to be an OnlyFans. I could do that on YouTube. I could do a live stream.
Walk around in your boxers on YouTube.
I mean, why do I have to be in my boxers? Why do you want me to? Why are you sexualizing it? Why can't it just be me being funny, reacting to fucking things in life?
Because we've already seen that for 30 years, Jamie.
But
we'd like to see your boiler out and your boxers on, and your nipples hard.
What's crazy is
and a cool, ice-cooled Budweiser in your hand.
You want to sexualize me in my 50s. I should have been in my 20s.
But now's the time, bro. The whole stud muffin, you were in Scream. Your dad, totally, chicks are into it. Don't forget that question.
The airport stalking.
Oh, what about it?
I forgot about it. What happened? Are you okay?
So what happened was I was traveling with my wife
last night. Because
when that dude said hi to me.
I saw a TikTok and your wife wasn't in it.
Right. So what happened was I was traveling with my wife, and that cat didn't see I was traveling with my wife. Because I don't go to the baggage claim with her. I let her go ahead so that photographers don't film her. So I get down to the baggage claim. I'm waiting. I turn around. I go, I'm going to go to the restroom. I don't tell my wife. Like, I stand away from her, just talk to her on the phone. So all of a sudden I go walk to the bathroom. That's when you first see that guy. Oh my God, Stephen Baldwin. Oh my God, it's Stephen Baldwin. Oh my God, he's right.
He's harmless, but he's not coming off. He was too aggressive with you. He's a nice guy. But that was too much.
He just seemed like the kind of guy that was going to just try to get whatever he could get.
He was being too lecherous on you, or what's the word? He was trying to... You were so respectful, dude, to him. Like, it's crazy. Like,
I was just loving and...
He followed you too much, and...
But what I did that tripped him out was I started filming him back.
No, I know. I saw that. That was good.
And then I would answer with just giving a thumbs up.
No, you were fantastic.
And it tripped him out.
It did. It did. What's crazy is I'm going to be the mediator here. You're amazing, dude. And the way you handle that's amazing because, the wrong day, we're tired, we can get triggered. Shit could happen, right? Also with your wife.
Or you could just say something mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a protector. He's a good dude. He's usually respectful. He is a humongous fan of you. But he should have just said, hey, man, I don't want to talk right now. That's it. He kind of wanted to make content. It blew up. But it's not right because it was too invasive. So he stepped over the line, in my opinion.
He seemed like a nice enough guy.
But he is a good guy.
Sure.
Yeah, and he does love you. Like, he geeks out on Biodome.
We love all Biodome fans.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, you got... How many thumbs up do you need before you just stop filming? I agree with you.
Hey, can I let you in on a scoop?
Go. Uh-oh.
In the next few days...
Oh, shit.
Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
Stephen Baldwin.
Yeah.
Will meet with...
Yeah.
The producer of Biodome.
What's his name again?
Can't tell you.
I know his name because I always
I'm not
met
saying
with
nothing.
Him. From that old, I forget his name. He's
and
awesome.
I don't care if I'm not supposed to say it, but I'm so excited.
I love that guy, by the way. He'll get it going.
These dudes are really like looking at it to see if they can.
Do you have a script yet?
I think we're going to find out in this next meeting.
Dude, is this an exclusive right here?
No.
All right.
This is.
Can I put it out?
I think you could say what we're saying now, just that me and Pauly and a Biodome producer are getting together soon. In the next 5 to 7
I know
days.
his name. I won't say his name, but the producers and initials are BK.
Right.
He's great.
He's
wow.
a genius producer.
Wow.
And
BK's man.
A super smart, cool
dude.
He's what we aspire to be as producers.
So if you could make it, you'll want to make it, right?
I think it's a tough one, bro. If you could do Dumb and Dumber again and goes to Europe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Biodome is like the first one's so specific. I mean, people are such specific, fanatical fans.
Stands for it. It's called a
It's
stand.
cute. I like going to Mars. I thought it would be fun to go to Mars. I like going 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 to Mars
Are you kidding me?
In Biodome, yeah. Biodome goes to Mars. Me and Pauly go do a biosphere on Mars, like with Elon.
And that makes sense, actually. At first,
Could be
I was
cool.
like, that's actually a good idea.
It's not bad.
But that would be a biodome up there.
It could be a cool biodome. We could make it cool.
Yeah.
And let Elon Musk do a cameo.
Why not?
Why not? We're going to take his rocket ship to Mars.
Why not?
What's his rocket ship called?
Don't say anything. SpaceX.
What?
SpaceX.
Right.
Yeah.
SpaceX presents Biodome 2 on Mars, bro. I mean, it's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that SpaceX presents, but
I would be into SpaceX presents.
yeah, but then you're gonna alienate.
That'd do
people.
some good box office. I
People
think.
are mad at him for some reason. I don't know.
They're mad at who?
Elon.
Well, he's cool.
I know. How
He
can you
just
be mad
eats
at
too
him?
many gummies. You can just tell he eats too many gummies.
He's made too much your world too easy. Everyone's mad at him. Still uses all his technology, so it's like, stop it.
Well, yeah, dude, but he's also like one of these wildcats. I mean, look at all the guys that started young.
Dude,
Zuckerberg, this, that.
He's
He's Elon's the only one that kind of like spun out a little bit. That's cool. He's still cool.
spun out. He's made 9 industries.
Right.
You can't argue with that.
Right.
You,
But if the guy likes to like
PayPal,
eat
Tesla,
some gummies and go like get on a wave runner and watch a sunset, God bless him.
Twitter.
What's wrong with that?
Starlink. Yeah, let him live.
He's doing okay.
Yeah.
He's just got to chill on the chicks. He's got a lot of different chicks with a lot of different kids. And
Well, he's populating the earth. So Jesus would want that.
yes, that okay, sure.
Neuralink. I mean,
That's not good.
I'm with you on that.
Right.
I will not be receiving the M of B.
Right.
But they're gonna make us off grid then. You and I are gonna be in a hut.
Well, dude, listen. The truth is, the powers that be can do whatever they want.
Is it Mark of Beast straight up?
I think any immersion of technology into humanity is
Man machine.
Antichrist.
Transhumanism. Antichrist? Do you understand what transhumanism is?
I think so.
Transhumanism is this. So if you were to you blow out your knee and you get a screw in your knee. Let's go ankle. So my buddy's a stunt guy. He's got 2 screws in his ankle. Okay. Technically, that's baby bionics. Okay.
Right.
When you get a pacemaker.
Right.
Baby bionics. So it's the merging of machines to help
But there's nothing in that machine communicating over your brain, is there?
No.
Right.
But we have
What
had...
Elon wants
Yes.
is that immersion. He wants a machine to start interacting with your thoughts and therefore start to help your thoughts work better. That's Antichrist.
Yeah. I'm with you because you...
But he doesn't know that yet. He will. God will get him.
And what will God do?
Oh, God will, do something to Elon. You'll see. He'll be, he'll be sitting there shaving his face like, oh, I know everything, right? And then, like, something will happen that just kind of makes him have a revelation.
So God will humble him.
Or not. The Apostle Paul was Saul, and Saul murdered Christians. He worked for the Roman army. So he would go to cities and go like, hey, show me your papers.
Yeah.
And that's why people back then did that ichthus in the sand, like where they make that little fish. You ever know what ichthus is?
No.
So like if this were the sand on the ground, I'd take my foot and I'd go like this. And if you were on the other side, you take your foot and make a point and go like this. It would make a fish shape with a tail.
I see that fish everywhere.
And that's the secret code back then of you telling someone you were a Christian.
Oh.
That's how secretive you had to be, because Saul would come to town and murder all the Christians.
Okay.
Blah, 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 blah. But then Saul was on his horse one day and fell off blind. And God said, hey, man, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm blind. I can't see. I'm the leader. I'm killing people. I do what I want. I eat steak. I have women. I have a wife. I have all these things that a military leader would have in a corrupt culture. And now I'm on my knees. I can't see. And I hear the voice of God. So Saul became the apostle. So the guy that murdered Christians wrote, I think, 4 books in the Bible, maybe more. The Apostle Paul wrote 4 books, I think.
So Saul flipped over to Paul.
Saul became Paul.
And he became a good guy.
And he never had to be humbled. God took him from where he was and did exactly what he wanted to with him.
So in wrestling terms, he was a heel, and then he became a baby face. So you get that?
Yeah.
So he became a good guy.
Instantly.
And God, but he did horrific crimes.
So with Elon, I think it's the same thing. I think Elon thinks, oh, I'm a human and I've been given this gift of power and thinking and brain and invention.
Well, he's not doing what Saul did, but go ahead.
Can't hear you.
He's not doing what Saul did.
No, but maybe that's what might happen to him.
You're saying he'll get divine intervention.
I think probably something greater than Elon will come along to his mind, and he will, yes, be humbled. He will be.
So do you think Neuralink is the Antichrist?
I think the notion of taking what is natural and giving that over to the unnatural goes against the spirit of the Creator, and his name is Christ.
Okay, so is the Bible real in terms of all the stories, in your opinion?
Give it back.
No.
Give it back.
No.
Give it back to me.
No.
I don't care if I signed it.
No, I want the
I'm just
Bible.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Is it real? Is the story of Garden of Eden real? Are they parables? I'm asking you this because you got to understand. People trip out on this and they think, oh my God, these Christians. You understand, as much as people say, oh, this is a cult and this is a cult, LGBTQ, and they come for that, all right?
Do you have intuition?
Of course I do. But they also come for Christians, and I don't think
Why do you have intuition?
Because I have a pineal gland. I don't know. I have a sixth sense. I'm a human being. Maybe I'm empathetic.
So human beings have a sixth sense.
Yeah, 100%. In fact, they're trying to dumb it down with fluoride.
According to this, your sixth sense, in my understanding, is a presence of God's Spirit.
Let me just help you with this so you can understand this.
Please.
Because what I'm trying to do is, because I rock with you on a lot of your beliefs, and it's, you have to make it digestible to the common person.
I just did.
But when you start saying God and Bible and stuff, there's some people that look at this and say,
You said, is it real?
It's Harry Potter.
That's okay.
But I know it's okay, but you need to get your message out in a way that you can prove things that it's not.
Well, that's the beauty of Jesus.
See, you're saying Jesus again. It's going to scare some of these, let's just say, Silver
But
Lake.
then there'll be some people it doesn't scare.
I know, but don't you?
And that's the ones I'm speaking to.
Yes, you are correct. You know what someone else said to me? You speak to who's going to listen, and that's it. But you're not interested in trying to convert some people.
I used to be.
Okay, all right. So you're just saying, don't waste your time.
No, I'm saying,
because I think people can make the message a little bit more digestible for the common
I'm trying
person.
to connect the experience that I'm having with what you're suggesting, which is, but right now we're living in days where so many people are taking the Bible and Christianity and its purpose, and they're bending it to the culture. You can't do that. You can't. It's why we've got so many other problems, right? We're bending all kinds of things. Women's sports, blah, 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 blah. Hello?
Are we on the same page with that?
So, that said...
Are we on the same page with that?
Yes.
The biological men should not be in women's sports.
So, yes.
Okay,
so, if you have a measure inside of you of something that goes, hey, man, don't go down that alley, right? There are people on their way to work at 9/11 and something told them to go home. It's a weird thing, right? So the Bible's very clear about some things. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. But here's what I know. This morning I got up 6 o'clock before my granddaughter got up to go to school, and I said my prayers. And in those prayers, 4 different times the Holy Spirit went, 4 times I had a thought that wasn't my own.
I get you.
Interesting.
But people are going to just say...
He's creepy.
You're a wackadoodle.
That's okay.
Certain people will.
Sure. It's a mystery.
Do you think people think you're crazy?
Oh, I think some people think that because I've made certain choices, I'm not as successful as I could or should or would be.
That's career. That's different.
Well, yeah, but people talk smack about that.
Yeah, I'm just talking about you as a person.
No, I think a majority of people think that I'm a little overly sarcastic and smarmy. And maybe 10% of my audience understands that I'm really just joking. Everybody wants me to like be coding stuff, and they think that in some matrix kind of way I know things that are going to happen, and I do. In the mystery I just described, like I could say, watch, I could say, me and you are going to work together in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And as I speak that out, it manifests. It could possibly
100%.
Right.
Well, we're doing it.
Right.
Right now.
Right.
But
now there's people who think that because this Jesus thing has been so bastardized, it's been so broken, more so by the Christians. I mean, the Christians have made it look bad, worse than anything, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You have content coming, and that's just people making money, bro. It's not the best it could be.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best it should be for people who want to make money.
So let me just ask you this. Is the Bible based on real writings of the real people, yes or no? It's a simple answer. Yes or no, in your opinion?
Exactly every word of that book,
yes or no,
is exactly as it should be.
Okay, that's not an answer. Let's go back again. So did a guy whose name's Paul, write that stuff, and it's been passed down, was written by a real person that existed? Yes or
yes.
No? Okay. So
and he was inspired spiritually to write those words.
Okay, so everything in this book, according to you, was really written by real people.
Now, don't get pissed. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we in the studio?
Yes.
Is it on planet Earth?
Yes. I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. We could be in a simulation, but yes.
And planet Earth
yes.
is in a solar system.
I mean, that's arguable now at this point. Space could be fake.
Okay.
Well, that's a whole other
thing. So my question is,
yes,
if there's all this creation,
mm-hmm.
it had to be created from somewhere.
Yes, but you're going down a rabbit hole. I just
Let
want
me
to
finish.
Stay simple.
Let me finish.
Simple.
It is.
Go ahead.
So is there an Earth? Is there a sun? Is there a moon?
I don't really know that.
I think there is.
I want to believe that.
Let me
taught
finish.
to believe that. This could all be
if
a
you ask the average person,
they're going to fucking just drink this Kool-Aid, dude.
No.
Yeah.
The average person still believes, Jamie Kennedy.
That what?
They believe that there is a God, there is a creator,
yeah, some
there
do.
is a deity.
Some don't. There's a lot of atheists out there.
Not too many.
I don't know the number on that.
Oh, it's not as big as the Christian number. But hold on.
Okay.
My point simply is, if you believe there's a higher power
mm-hmm.
that some people call God,
mm-hmm.
that's the creator of all of this,
yes,
that would mean that creator has a certain amount of power. If you're going to make the earth and will that into, manifest that into existence, you got to have power. Yes or no?
Yes, but
Let me finish.
Dude.
Could that same power, Jamie Kennedy, control the minds of men so that the words in this book were exactly the way that person...
100%.
Right. That's my point, James. Done.
All I'm asking you is the simplest
It's a
thing.
mystery, Jamie.
No, that's why I'm trying to break it down for people. So in your mind, you believe this is real, it's written by the people, it's passed
I
down
believe
through
that the power that created everything has enough power to write those words through those men.
Got that. So, was the Garden of Eden an actual real place in your opinion, or is it a parable?
It's a real place.
Was a real man created by the higher power we call God, and then this woman came out of his rib, and then this snake was Satan in that form. Is that real or a parable in your opinion? Simple answer, yes or no.
I'd say it's in a certain dimension, it's real.
Dude, fucking answer the question, bro. I'm on one today.
You know who you
I'm
sound
on
like?
clear juice right
Punch
now.
and Pilate, bro. That's my tattoo.
I'm Pontius?
You sound like Pontius Pilate.
I'm Pontius.
Remember who Pontius Pilate was?
Pontius wanted answers?
Pontius Pilate said to Jesus.
Pontius was a
Listen to what he
evil.
said. He
I'm
said the
Pontius?
greatest thing. He said
Let
the
me
greatest
see it.
thing.
Let me see
he
that.
He said the greatest
you
thing.
You have a tattoo of Pontius?
Pontius Pilate.
Oh, my God. Why?
Look at him thinking about what he's doing.
Why would you do that? Hold
Is
that
it
up
really
to the
the
camera.
Savior? Is it really
Hold
the
on. Why would you put that up to the camera?
Is it really the Savior?
Why would you put that
And
on
it
your...
says veritas. And that means truth. And Pontius Pilate was the one that stood before the Savior. And you know what he said?
Go ahead.
Jesus said to Pontius Pilate, whatever power you have, you only have because of my Father in heaven, right? Pontius Pilate said to him, yes, but I have the power to save you from the crucifixion that's coming, right? And all of a sudden, Pontius Pilate said to him, so you better start to tell me who you are and tell me the truth. And Jesus said, look, I am the truth. And you know what Pontius Pilate said? Come on, bro. What is truth? But he was talking in the philosophical beliefs of those days. Truth to Socrates wasn't the same as talking to the incarnate of truth, Jesus the Christ, the Savior. I'm done now. Go ahead. What is truth, Jamie? That's the world we live in now. What is truth?
Was Pontius Pilate...
Right is wrong and left is right and right?
Well, this is what I'm... Well, that's the work of the architect of mischief, and that's Satan.
That's the Lord of this world.
So,
and we're in this world, and he controls it.
Satan?
But
Satan?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay.
Lucifer.
Lucifer controls this world.
Yeah.
And we have to fight against it.
You have to stay alive.
Let's go back to your leg.
Pontius Pilate.
Was Pontius Pilate a bad guy? He was bad.
No, he was the governor of the area where Jesus was crucified.
In Rome.
Yes.
Okay. Why would you put him on your calf? That's the guy who killed Jesus.
He's one of them.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
But
that's crazy,
It's because if you think about all the things
you have him
in this
on your
world,
calf.
But why?
Bro, that's crazy.
That's a commitment.
Beyond, dude, you could have did it in henna. Like, but fucking Pontius Pilate is on your calf, bro.
What is the question he asked? It's so beautiful.
What's the question he asked?
What's the greatest question that plagues you today, Jamie Kennedy?
What was the question he asked?
The question you have is, what is truth?
I know, but bro, he killed Jesus.
But today, the world is breaking down. More and more sweet little girls are doing OnlyFans. You know why? What is truth, Jamie? It doesn't matter if as long as they have the money for the G-Wagon and the membership at the social club and the liposuction. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. It's okay in Satan's world. Yes. So now, like the Matrix, you have to know what's real and what isn't. I'm here to help you get to heaven, but, that's it. All the rest of this mishmash is just the fun that we get to have called life. In the end, if I don't see you on the other side forever, connected to the goodness. Now, how do I know it's true, Jamie? 4 times this morning, a voice went, and listen, it's so real. I never have to make a dime. I never have to be anything I don't want to be. I really know what it's like to not worry. I have some anxiety. Life's life. Life's normal. Stuff. People get sick. You worry, you pray, you this, life. But see that breath I just took? Watch. Regardless of Cali sober, the lungs are just powerful and open to goodness, kindness, mercy, and peace. And in everything I've known, the only truth. What is truth? Now, The Jedi mind trick is you don't get to know it till you do it. That's the Jedi mind trick. You know, I can say to Jamie, have you read or listened to the Bible, preached or studied it yourself every day for a year? See, I've read that 4 times, cover to cover. Every scripture.
It doesn't look that thick.
Right. But either through audiobooks or whatever, I've studied it 4 times all the way through. Now, I'm no expert, homie, and it's not about my dog's bigger than your dog. It's just about truth. It's just about truth. And that's why you're seeing, you're making a great point, that it's so sketchy. Don't talk in parables, Stephen. Don't talk in riddles. Break it down simple, because everyone's tripping out so much about how crazy the conversation is now. And I'm here to tell you, I was in Hollywood.
You still are.
Amen. Got born again, stepped away from it, watched some cats who are now running Christian Hollywood. The cats who are now running it are cats I helped early on. I told you that before. And the industry of Christianity is wicked, brother.
The money making off of the
wicked.
So you're saying the bullshit artists, the charlatans.
Well, they don't know they're charlatans. That's the even scarier part. They think that the Bible says that they can make this money. And there'll be many wealth, you know, it's what's it called again? The prosperity gospel, right? That's a famous.
So you're saying, as a Christian, there's a lot of sketchy people in Christianity.
I think there's a lot of people who are the most prominent people in the influencer algorithm of Christianity, who make a lot more money than people realize. And I'm not that guy. I'm born again. I love Jesus, but I don't try to make money off the Bible or in his name. I don't.
I know you don't. Do you think the Vatican has the one building that's shaped like a snake?
Do I think the Vatican what?
Has one building that looks like a snake.
Has one? I don't know what. You're so cute. I don't know. Is that another?
There's a building, a church that looks like a snake.
That looks like a snake?
Yeah.
At the Vatican?
Yeah.
Is it like in the basement?
No, it's the biggest place where they have mass. And do you think the Vatican, if the Vatican and the church, okay, that's the Catholic Church, right? I was raised as. I don't know if I'm a Christian, but I was raised as a Catholic. If they're into helping people, why don't they open up the coffers and sell all the gold and give it to the less fortunate?
Or sell all the real estate.
Why don't they do that?
I have to be very careful now.
Because?
Well, because Catholicism's big.
So you're scared?
And some of the most powerful people on the planet, like Mel Gibson's a Catholic.
But I think I could ask Mel this question, and I think that he would answer it.
Oh. Well,
I think Mel's a common sense guy.
I'm going to speak in parables. See,
that's the thing, bro. If you're a truther, then you got to go all the way.
Who said I was a truther?
I did.
I'm a mystery-er.
No, dude. You can't say that you're bathed in God's light. Then answer truthfully.
And then let these devils get away with it?
Yeah.
No, but here's the thing.
God watches you, dog.
A person that I admire tremendously in life.
Here he goes. You're going on a fucking merry-go-round. Get to the point.
I'm about to. Is a business guy I know whose family's very successful, and they're very well-known Catholics.
Okay.
So I was in a car with this guy once, and he was with this other born again. So it was me born again, another born again, and this Catholic guy. Mm-hmm. And I kind of did a stutter and mutter and kind of slip. I didn't mean it, but as a born again, I kind of said one of those things you'd say about a Catholic when you're with another born again.
You're in a car full of BAs. That guy's a BA. I like this term. A couple of BAs over there.
It's a couple of BSers.
Yeah. See, I know his language. I'm trying to.
So I'm in the car with these Christian guys, and we're all going to a sporting event. And, this guy is this Catholic guy, and again, super intelligent, super successful, very wealthy guy. And he's sitting there saying to me, well, hey, and he says to me, Stevie B, you were an altar boy. He says to me, you were born into Catholicism. When will you come back to the fold? It was really awkward, but he was my friend. And I turned around and I said, well, bro, I'm feeling pretty good the way I am, but only because if it's not in the Bible, so much about Catholicism and the process of the Catholicism, how you pray, what you do, praying to Mary, things. It doesn't ever say anywhere in God's word you can pray to Mary.
Why is Mary catching a stray?
No, I'm just saying.
But you can pray to Mary?
The Bible says only to pray to Jesus.
Yeah, but okay, Mary. Okay. I didn't know that people prayed to Mary.
Right, people pray, but no. But in Catholicism, Mary is the...
Hail Mary, full of grace.
But the way to communicate to Jesus, if you want, is also to pray through Mary, blah, blah, blah. Now, that's a man-made interpretation.
Got you.
That many Catholics would turn around and go, no, Stephen, you're wrong. Here's the scriptures that say praying to Mary is correct.
So are you pro-pray Mary or anti-pray Mary?
I just don't pray to Mary because the Bible doesn't say you should.
So you're anti-pray Mary. So you're saying Catholics are pro-pray Mary, and you're saying that's
yes.
BS.
That's
so the BAs don't agree with that. The born-agains.
BAs don't interpret God's word the same way.
Got you. So what was my question?
Or NDs. Another way to say BA is ND.
Which are what?
Yeah, non-denominational.
Okay.
Yeah, born again. I'm just watch in here.
So you're non-denominational.
Jesus, the Savior, told Nicodemus in a secret meeting. It'd be like if Elon Musk heard about Jesus and he went and met him privately and said, hey, man, I got satellites. I'm cool. I'm Elon Musk. Like, these guys said you turned like water into wine. How'd you do that? And he went, you're a punk. But anyway, so the reason I say that is so many people are going to battle in these final days.
Are they happening now?
Oh, yeah. You're in our lifetime should be fine, but in the next 30, 35 years, it's lights out.
Somebody said 2030.
I think it's all BS just because, time is, if you understand this book, we don't really know what's happening with time. It moves forward, it goes backwards, it just does all kinds of stuff. So I think it could be 100 years, it could be 1,000 years.
Ow, that's a long time away, dude.
It's weird. It's a mystery.
But you just screwed my brain up. Because I had a question for you, and you went off on a fucking bloopity glop. I wish you would have been.
Hey, let's start a Bible study, me and you.
I don't know if I can do that.
But we could try.
But I'm not there. I'm not like this. I don't know what I am. I'm a person.
But if I brought a guy like Christian Asoy, the skateboarder, you love him.
As a born again, can you see a girl at Hooters, and if she gives you her number, can you hang out with her?
I'm married. Can't do it.
You are, if you're not married.
As a born-again Christian now, if I were single?
Yes. Can you have sex with a Hooters waitress?
Can I what?
Have sex with a Hooters waitress?
No.
If you're single?
No. Why? Because I'd rather take her bowling. But that's just me. You know what I mean? I'd rather watch her.
Are you okay?
Throw an 8-pound bowling ball.
Are you okay with them if they have? Can someone be a born-again Christian and have sex with a Hooters waitress?
You're not supposed to.
Why?
Well, because in that connection, in that exchange is spirits.
That I'm getting on board with, by the way. So do you think every time you have sex with somebody, spirits are exchanged?
I think the purpose of sex is for that functionality.
The purpose of sex isn't it just to populate the earth?
Well, let me give you a weird scientific fact.
I want to know.
You ever notice how babies that are born C-section have different problems than babies that came out?
I don't know.
It's a scientific fact that something occurs through the vaginal birth where there's literally, even in science, they think it's a mystery. They don't understand that something the baby receives, some final kind of part of the process.
I can believe that.
Isn't that fascinating?
I can believe that, dude.
And when it doesn't happen C-section, like they have other health issues that like, blah, 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 blah. So to answer your question, think about the common sense logic of that. If something miraculous and mysterious happens in our physiology through going through the proper channel, then why wouldn't that same channel and the connection of that little fellow over there and, that vaginal wall, wouldn't it be kind of something similar? Meaning, why can't we still believe that there's the potential for holiness in that purpose than just physiology?
100%. So is sexual activity only to create a child, in your opinion?
I think when you're with someone who you're supposed to be with, you can do whatever you want.
So what happens when like the world is full of temptation then?
Right.
And what do? Like what happens when you see the
Get
things?
Married. Hey dude, I'm with the same chick 39 years.
I know.
You're talking to the wrong guy.
No, I know.
And now you got a great chick. Marry her. But make sure she's the one that understands you. So that, you know what I mean? She just keeps you happy, so to speak.
Okay.
So you shouldn't have to go outside of that dynamic if she's the one.
What about like when you go to the beach?
So funny, dude. Yeah, and you see a bodacious set of tatas?
Yes. Is that Satan?
You're so funny.
Why did society, it's this wild thing. Is it my physiology that is tempted, or is it Satan?
It's your spirituality.
So if I'm on the beach and I see used to be, you have to say above 18, but you can't do that because everyone's all weird. So let's just say, because the frontal lobes, women can't make a decision now under 25. Their lobes aren't fucking developed, apparently. So you see a 30-year-old.
Right. My daughter's age, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to bring your daughter into it, but Jesus God. In case I'm not talking, I don't need that smoke, all right?
Got it.
So a 30-year-old.
Right.
With a bongo butt.
Sure.
And you literally got, if you tell this to women, they'll get mad at you. And you get a little tingle. These things happen as a man. Do you agree with that?
No. Well, if you're staring at the bongo, you're going to get a tingle.
That's what I'm saying.
Stop staring at the bongo. Just stop. But you're missing the Andrew Dice Clay kind of parallel here.
No, what I'm saying is exactly. So if you don't look, actually, I don't know where the tingle comes from. It could come from.
But if a gentleman came by in like a
I'm not going to get a tingle.
A banana hammock.
Yeah, I'm not going to get a tingle. It's
right.
not for me. But that doesn't mean other people won't.
But do you keep looking at the hammock?
I'm not into the banana hammock.
Right.
I'm into the bongo butt.
But now you got to tell yourself the same discipline. Just like you look at the banana hammock and go, oh,
so
whoa.
Treat a bongo butt.
You're not going to see the bongo and go, oh, whoa, like that. You can't go, hey, wow, whoa.
So treat the bongo butt like a banana hammock.
It almost has to go into the same category.
But that's what I'm saying is
discipline.
But that's work. And so what I'm asking you is that Satan giving me that tingle? Is that nature? Is that God saying populate the earth? What is that? This is a good question,
It's nature.
Dude. Okay, so naturally men are attracted to women.
Yes.
And you're saying pick your mate that gets you and forget all the other ones.
What I'm saying is, with the spirit of goodness in your life, you have a chance to defeat that temptation.
So a threesome would be considered Satan's lair. I'm asking.
This is ironic because I was in a movie called Threesome.
I know,
but anyway,
dude.
Yeah.
Which you could be a complete fucking lying double agent.
What does that mean?
All right, let's be something really simple to you right now. By the way, I love talking to you. You're amazing. Am I wrong, bro? Is this not awesome? Here's what I want to say. You could be a lying double agent. Because you're a good-looking guy. How old are you, 61?
59.
That's it?
I'm old, dog.
You're
I'm the youngest surviving Baldwin brother.
You've
it's
been
a miracle.
You've been with your chick since you're 20.
This is like Saul to Paul.
You've been with your chick since you're 20.
19.
Okay, that's crazy because you've had a generational run, and yet I don't know, and I'm not going to ask questions, but I mean you've never taken from the fruit of which Hollywood can provide, which is wild. I mean, I don't know what your relationship is, but I'm assuming
the Lord rescued me, bro.
Wow. Okay, so I mean, I would have at least gone to a couple of hot tubs before I locked it up. Especially, you've got all the Baldwin.
But I went to Playboy Mansion with Robert Downey Jr.
At what year?
I don't remember. Dude.
Were you over 19?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you partake?
I danced on the dance floor and I smoked some cannabis with some of the gals.
Did you bring your woman?
No.
So then, okay, so it's up to you to decide if you dipped your toe in, and that's for you only to know. But I'm assuming you didn't. It's not my business.
No, I didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because even back in those days, I knew like stuff was sketchy.
What? A bongo bot?
No, I don't believe you can go to the Playboy Mansion and somebody goes, oh, hey, let's go in this room and like, you can have some fun with some people for a short period of time and like, it's not documented in some ways. I just think that's crazy.
Oh,
yeah.
You thought you were getting? Oh,
yeah,
you thought you're being Epstein?
I think a lot more of that kind of stuff went on than people realize.
But everyone was above age.
But it doesn't mean you're not being filmed.
Yeah, but if
wait a second.
I think
your way of thinking about this is pretty funny. You're going to tell me back in the day, if you went to the Playboy Mansion for a party, and then all of a sudden, like, let's say somebody came up to you and said, another celebrity, hey, man, I'm having some champagne in this room. It's my room. Hef gave me, and meet me there. You go, and there's 4 chicks in there, and the guy locks the door and goes, hey, man, these gals love you. And, like, it's on. So I'm just saying, if it was on, how do you know they're not filming that?
I would have never thought that.
Yeah. But it's only because...
And also, I would have thought it's the Playboy Mansion, and everyone is above age, and if they said it's on, what's the problem? And I'm also had a hidden camera show, so I'm really good at finding cameras.
And the cooler part is, ready, bro? Watch this.
But I would have thought
here's the microphone
if he was weird about
drop.
I would just talk to them forever.
I want to give you.
But I would talk to them forever until they were like grabbing me.
So you can
and
do
then
your
I'd be like,
homework.
Are you sure? Like I'm very
for when I come back.
Okay, but I want to let you know, like, yeah, like they would have to be pretty aggressive with me for me to then go.
Ask your guy through the magic.
Remember
veil.
threesome. Go ahead.
Tell him to Google say. Department of Defense spends how much in Hollywood annually?
Yeah, that's a known fact.
Right. But stop. How much?
I don't know the number.
10 billion. So hold on. If the government spends, I shouldn't have said the G word. If the government spends
10 billion
in its intelligence apparatus
across all platforms of creativity, meaning music, TV, film?
No. Just Hollywood.
Well, Hollywood is those 3 things.
But they're
Which is
movies.
it? Film, movies, just film.
It's not the music industry.
So you're saying film, 10 billion.
Hollywood. So let me ask you something, bro. If there's people funded to work in and amongst that process,
wouldn't they be in the Playboy Mansion filming?
How many people does 10 billion equal? How many projects? 10 billion? So, dog, I'm just simply saying, what's been going on here, I think, has been going on here for a much longer period of time. And now, if you want to be free, you got to chill. You got to just count your lucky stars and pay your taxes. And
are you saying I should hope that there's no tape of me now?
Oh, there's definitely a tape of you, dog.
What? Doing what?
I don't know.
Doing what?
It's over here. It's up in the
Doing what?
I don't know. What'd you do? See? That's what I'm saying. It's corny, bro. But listen, here's the dumb part. The truth is,
I don't think anything weird.
Simultaneously.
What about naked volleyball in the pool?
But listen,
I had my pants on. Everyone's topless.
This shall remain nameless, but the gal who took my virginity, right? I didn't take a gal's virginity. So a gal took my virginity.
Is it topless volleyball illegal in the pool?
No,
Okay.
that's fine.
All right. Go for it.
But even the point of that is
Gal who took your virginity.
there's more of a evil, wicked setup of manipulation.
So was half a CIA asset, yes or no?
What?
Half. The mansion. A CIA asset, yes or no?
No. Half being half, could he ever control under his empire the number of employees that were CIA? No.
But
No.
did the CIA use him as a honeypot?
Probably without us even knowing.
Got it. Well, then
The
guess
mansion?
Well, then
How many cats around the world wanted to go check out the mansion, bro? Come on. Please. It's the funniest thing.
you just basically treat
I
me.
had a Playboy under my bed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This is where you're genius, because you treat me like I'm a kindergartner, and
So did the Sultan of Brunei.
Mhm.
He had a Playboy
I know. You're so right, dude. This is like hitting me with the dunce cap. You're so right,
Human
bro.
nature, bro.
Bro, you're so right,
It's human
bro.
nature.
I love it. That was a smackdown that I deserved. Now listen to me. Well, if they got me playing naked volleyball or topless volleyball, they got Jack doing it. They got everybody. But there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone was having a fun time. It's topless volleyball in the pool. I will admit that right now. Bring the tape.
Listen, I'll tell you the coolest story ever
But like,
about Hef.
I've made out with girls there. What's wrong? Is that legal?
Yeah.
I've been in the haunted house.
Yeah. That's okay.
I also
You
played
just-
pinball.
You just got to, hope and pray.
Hope and pray what? I didn't do anything bad.
Well, yeah, but you probably made out with a couple gals and, did a little jujitsu with them.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, well, just on film, it can be, unique.
I don't think it's filmed, but if it is, go for it. By
So,
the way,
dude,
it's all going
I
to be
go
on
to
AI
the
anyway.
Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
My host is Robert Downey Jr.
Let me explain this to people so you understand this. This is insane. The only way he could have got in is that because Hef doesn't let you bring buddies if you're a dude. In fact, I met actors that I never
so
knew.
right.
Because you could bring 6 girls. They all have to be approved.
Right.
But if you're a dude, you're dolo, meaning alone, solo.
Right.
And so the only way you got in was with RDJ, and I can't believe you're dropping his name, but RDJ was one of the few people that had that power.
So
I can't believe you're dropping his name.
Alec had just done Beetlejuice,
Yes.
and RDJ had just done Weird Science.
Well, this is early.
Way back.
This is Betamax. You're on Beta. Your ding-a-ling's on Betamax.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I go to this party and I meet them, all the Beetlejuice people. And Downey's like, he's pinging. He's like, dude.
He's having. You're saying he's vitamined up. He has vitamins.
He's like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? I'm like, I don't know. He's like, Playboy Mansion. I'm like, no, I'm from Massapequa, dude.
New York, upstate. Got it.
Long Island.
Long Island.
So this guy, look, Robert Downey Jr., who was in this movie that I thought was great called Weird Science, goes, do you want to come with me to the Playboy Mansion?
Movie star.
Dude,
Movie star
I'm
shit.
drooling on myself right now thinking
Yeah.
about it. So we go to the Playboy Mansion, but we go early. Downey wants us to go like 45 minutes before the assigned time of this function that's happening there, because he wants to give me a tour. So of the mansion, I'm getting a private tour of Hef's mansion, Playboy Mansion,
Wow.
by Robert Downey Jr. And it was everything you could imagine. It was literally him like, like playing a flute and like, oh, right this way. He was fully RDJ.
Wow.
So we go look around. I can't remember the house too much because the party was going to start. And I was I think I was probably somewhat amplified myself.
Midsummer party or Halloween
but then
party?
he takes me, I have no idea.
Got it.
Takes me to the grotto. Takes me to the underground swimming pool. You've seen it.
Of course.
And there's that hallway that goes, it's like a rock cave that kind of starts in this little tunnel.
Is the swimway or the walkway? Because you can swim through it or you can walk to it.
Walk to it.
Okay,
So
did
the
the
walkway is a mini tunnel
Yeah.
that goes into this little cave that opens up, and it's like an underwater swimming pool.
It's an oasis.
Beautiful.
It's
Beautiful.
an oasis.
dude,
Yeah,
RDJ, starts skipping down this hall. Right this way, I'll show you to the grotto. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there going, yeah, forget about it. Cool. Yeah, this is so cool. And like literally up ahead is someone like knelt down.
Oh, someone's actively
on their knees already.
On duty.
In the hallway of the grotto.
Okay.
And as we pass by, Hugh Hefner stands up. Dude, it was life-changing. It was like imagine like seeing him in the magazine and pictures and the pipe and all that stuff. This guy turns around and he's like, Robert, good to see you. Gentlemen, please forgive me. He goes, listen, just adjusting the lights for our guests. Have a pleasant evening. He was adjusting the light dimmer in the grotto for the guest that would be swimming in there in a few hours personally.
Oh, someone wasn't on their knees in front of Hef?
No, it was just Hef adjusting the lights in the grotto, bro. Me, Hef, and RDJ.
I thought someone was adjusting his light.
Well, I think the notion of a guy like that in his position personally taking the time to set the ambiance
incredible
is mind-blowing.
Yes, I thought he was getting Dome in the hallway.
No.
Okay,
he was preparing for that.
And by the way, I believe every word of that story because
it's gnarly.
Because
it's life-changing. I mean,
but only because Hef cared that much.
It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
He was a trip.
Mm-hmm. RDJ and all that, I agree, and you can take, but Hef, I agree.
You want to hear the rest of the RDJ song?
Yes. If he's cool with this.
So then later, oh yeah, it's totally cool. And I can tell the story now because it's so many years later. I think I told this a long time ago, but I can't remember. So then the party gets going.
Think about it like this. If you tell this story and you run into him in a coffee
and I see Robert Blake wasted on the dance floor. That was wild.
Beretta.
Robert Blake, like
pre
getting his boogie on, dude. It was wild.
This is pre.
But then Downey comes over to me in the middle of the party.
187.
The heat of the party. It's like 11:30. It's just about to get its second wind, and Downey comes over. He goes, "Follow me." It's in the middle of the party. There's like a disco ball and smoke machines, and it's all going on.
This is 80s.
He takes me through the kitchen to a closet, like a broom closet off the kitchen. And he opens the door to this closet. There's it's a pantry and some mops and shit. And he turns around and he goes, "Go in." And I go, "Listen," yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. I don't need, we just met. I don't need to go into the closet with you. And Downey's great. It was like a take in a movie. He goes, "Idiot." Like that. He grabs me and pulls me in and closes the door because there's a false door on the other side. He goes, "Shh. When I push this button, this door is going to open. When the door opens, don't step on the 3rd or the 7th step. It's a spiral staircase down to the wine cellar. It's a separate secret entrance. But if you step down this winding circular stairway, if you step on 3, it triggers the silent alarm for security." So that night, the silent alarm was triggered on steps 3 and 7, and Hef told him that. If you go downstairs to the wine cellar to say hi to some of the girls, they go down there and smoke reefer sometimes. So all of a sudden, Downey's like, "Follow me." And I go over 3, I go over 7, and down there is a few of the gals, just like Hef said, enjoying the cannabis down in the wine cellar. So here's what I've learned.
Wow.
In that story. Bro, I'm just from Massapequa, but when you at some point get to the Playboy Mansion and you know what steps on the spiral staircase going down to the wine cellar trigger the silent alarm, you are in Hollywood, daddy-o. True story.
Wow.
I think that's fascinating.
I'm going to tell you why he had that. Because if you didn't know the steps, you didn't belong in there.
Right.
Wow. Let me tell you something. I've been in Playboy Mansion probably 10 times. I've never heard of that room, and I've never, ever seen that room, and I never knew about that.
The spiral staircase down to the wine cellar?
I just went like that, so people are going to think that was weird, but it was just why my hands went.
Does that mean you're being honest?
Yeah, I just no, they're gonna say.
Well, it was a long time ago when it was an RDJ thing.
Well, don't throw out Dr. Doom under the bus. But hold on, listen. You step on it. Were the girls just down there hanging out, smoking joints?
Yeah. Dressed
Just
like
chilling.
playmates.
Yeah, and then you guys were smoking joints.
And we chatted them up, and
Yeah.
I didn't have a Bible to give them at that time, or else I would have.
And you can end the story there.
Right.
You're saying nothing
Nothing happened.
No harm, no foul.
It's just a legendary.
How did that end?
Well, no, but Downey, listen, and you can't be rude to the guests. Hef wasn't cool when you weren't proper etiquette.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't be rude and have good manners.
But you could, I'm going to be 100 here, you could meet a woman and her friend there, a gal and a friend there, and leave and say you want to ride, and you end up at Mel's on Sunset.
Right.
And you're eating, and then, if you go back to your place, you go back to your place. Or you just drop them off. 100%. That has happened.
Sure.
Multiple times.
Sure. And I'm sure if you were, kind of trolling around in the grotto and, one of the gals wanted to just, cuddle.
You go to the monkey cages.
What's that?
The monkey cages over there by the Rose Garden.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's moments.
I never saw it. See, you didn't see the thing, but I didn't see that.
The arcade.
I think I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's all
RDJ would have made sure I saw the arcade.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of stuff.
Yeah.
But what's crazy is I think that's an innocent story. People are going to run with that.
It's completely innocent.
Yeah.
It's adorable.
What he's saying is what I believe the Playboy Mansion is. Now, people are going to say there's tunnels under there. They're going to say CIA assets. They were saying
I heard that.
Yeah, and if there had...
I heard there's, they say that from his house to other people's houses it connects.
Which is crazy.
But that can't be true. That would be very expensive to have those kind of tunnels.
Well, you just said the government spends $10 billion.
Oh, so if they did it. Aha. See, I need you.
So basically what you said to me earlier is you said, why wouldn't they put cameras in the Playboy Mansion, you said, because everyone had a Playboy.
But I've never seen the tunnels. You know what I mean? Camera stuff's easy to imagine.
Well,
tunnels I've never seen.
Tori Spelling was on here and said when they bought her dad's house was built in Bing Crosby's estate, and she said she couldn't remember, but she said there were tunnels in Bing's estate. This is intense stuff. So there was also, if you go down here, I'll tell you this right now, down the street, because I want to break down the conspiracies, but also the realness. If you were to go to from Birds, okay, Birds Cafe and La Poubelle, that whole section, there's the old building there that's a legendary building, and I forget the name of it. Across the street is a building that's incredible that Scientology now owns. That building, the original Scientology building, we can look this up, it was owned by someone I want to say, I'll re-quote it, Douglas Fairbanks or Chaplin or someone. It was an incredible estate. Maybe it was Howard Hughes. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Right. Someone owned it. And across the way is this amazing condo place that they've redone, and I forget the name of it. And it's just a legendary spot. That whole part of town, that was, apparently there's tunnels underneath that street right now that you can see. That the guy who owned that building, he kept his girlfriends. Okay. That is 100% pretty much proven.
Okay.
So if there are tunnels there in the 30s.
Right. I have a question.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm wondering.
Part of it was like,
I've heard a lot.
Why are there tunnels? Because
I've read a lot.
Why not walk? It was like also just a way
I've
to
seen
walk.
a lot.
Yeah.
Right? So who do you know that's walked through those tunnels?
Well, Tori said she kind of saw stuff, but she doesn't.
That's not my question. In all this tunnel conspiracy, who do you know that said to you, no, I drove through the secret tunnels under L.A. and
I don't know anyone.
Stop. So you've never spoken to anyone who's physically experienced it?
That I know of, no.
Okay.
But if you want to say and go on TikTok and seek out some of these people that say they are MK Ultra victims.
Sure.
And they would say they have been in them, you could talk to them.
Sure.
And have them here. I mean, but there are people that said they have them. But listen, it's a deeper conversation.
Sure.
But to me, my whole point is the Playboy Mansion was a place that everybody.
Sure.
So, but it was innocent. I wouldn't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? If it was, you know. And
Well,
for me, it was innocent. For you, it was for innocent. For other people, it was innocent.
Without having to say the obvious.
In fact, I believe people got kicked out, and I'm not going to name names because Hef caught them hooking up.
Right.
He didn't really encourage that.
Right.
Do that off premises.
Right.
And quite frankly, he liked all the bunnies. So he was like, yo, you're taking a bunny?
He was jealous.
Yeah, like, fuck you, bro. That's my bunny. But you can't
But
own
in
another
all
person.
this conspiracy.
Is it a conspiracy, though?
Well, hold on.
That's a bad word. Conspiracy is the new N-word. I know you're going to piss people off in saying that. It is.
Really?
To me, it is, bro.
Well, I don't think it's a bad word.
No, it is because people minimize shit. Like, oh, you conspiracy. My sister told me the other day that I was a conspiracy because of something I said.
Don't let them steal your freedom, bro.
Is estrogen
You're
in
free
soy?
to say what you want.
Is estrogen in soy?
I don't know.
Exactly. It's a conspiracy. You can look it up. It is.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
in addition to that conspiracy are other conspiracies. And all I'm saying is what I've learned, brother, is to unplug from all of it.
Dude, my whole point is this. Don't unplug. Charge in.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Okay, so I'll make you a deal.
You understand what I'm telling you right now? Bro, don't unplug.
Yes.
Okay? Okay? Fucking believe, stand for something or fall for anything. Stand for nothing, fall for anything.
Did you ever see The Matrix?
Of course, it's a documentary.
Remember when the Oracle says, don't worry about the ashtray, and then Neo bumps it and it falls and breaks? But she says, before he bumps it.
Yes.
Remember? She knows what's going to happen before.
Bro, you're basically saying the fourth and youngest Baldwin brother is the Oracle.
No.
That's what you just said.
No.
You just alluded to that you're the Oracle.
I have wisdom and knowledge of the future. That's all.
How?
Holy Spirit.
From this morning's prayers?
Kind of.
Okay.
So
then you're saying, Jamie, don't get worked up because things are just going to happen the way they're going to happen, correct?
what I'm saying is there's people whose function and purpose in all this is to pray and spiritually protect guys like you. Like, let's say in the natural, you're a Neo. You're out there kind of trying to fight it in the natural, right? But the Oracle kicked back and made cookies and just prayed.
So you're saying I could be a low-key Neo and you could be a low-key Oracle.
I think you're a tiny Neo, bro.
Am I on the right path?
Absolutely.
Really?
No question.
For real?
You're here with me, aren't you?
Yeah.
See, that's what the Oracle would say. Go ahead.
No, dude, that makes me like a fulfilled,
I gave you a
bro.
Bible.
You did, bro.
I gave you something positive.
You did. You did. I think that's beautiful. I don't want to say anything, but someone took a ayahuasca trip.
Yeah.
And they said they saw me in their trip.
Oh, wow.
And I was wearing a robe.
That's beautiful.
And I was speaking. I know people are gonna go, "You narcissist," but it's not. Like I feel
why,
compelled.
Is it narcissistic to say that maybe
I feel compelled.
The powers of positivity want to use Jamie Kennedy in the future?
What's wrong with that?
I think it's awesome.
That's what I want to do. I don't want to see dark shit. I don't want dark energy. I don't even want to say that word. Like I don't even want to say words. That's why I don't like to say the word hate. And I'm only saying it now as an example because I think manifestation is 100% scientific now.
Here's what I know. Your power is greater than you realize.
Thank you. Wow.
All you have to do is walk in it. And it's a choice every day. Watch. Last time I was here, I told you about that fight with the guy at the gas station, right?
Yes.
Right. So
You
now
almost twisted him.
I wouldn't do that the same way now. I mean, I'd still defend the little guy that was losing, but I wouldn't pick the fight with, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Once I knew the situation was diffused,
Mm-hmm.
I no longer feel like I have some point to prove.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't, bro. Last time I was here, I said to you, hey, man, there's an elite upper echelon of decision makers in Hollywood. And you went, no, there's not. You know what I'm learning now? I learned from you in that, bro. I'm learning, do my shit. Don't worry about everybody else. Focus on my talent.
I didn't say there was. I didn't agree with you.
You said to me, no, there's not this elitist kind of thing happening in controlling who gets what jobs. You were.
Oh, okay. That's ignorant of me. I apologize.
Well, it's kind of why I said, since I was born again 25 years ago in Hollywood, I kind of know now for a fact there are people who, in that 25 years, were people who didn't appreciate that. So some of the power brokers in Hollywood don't like the born-agains, but not the born-agains that are making them money.
Mm-hmm.
The born-agains here to tell the truth and to say to Jamie, who gives a shit what anybody thinks? Be who you want to be. That's it.
Is your brother Daniel born again?
I believe he claims to be, yes.
Is your brother Billy?
I think so. I think he's a Catholic.
Is Alec?
Catholic.
Are you political?
I'm retired from politics.
But Alec and Billy are very wildly...
Not wildly anymore.
Liberal. Would you say that?
Yes.
But do you agree with that?
I don't focus on it anymore, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I want to get back to what you said a minute ago quickly, which is your heart is to go in there and try to make a difference. My heart is to sit back and try to pray that the powers that be will influence the outcome.
I love that. And there's two different energies.
Right.
And two different techniques.
Together, they're powerful.
Yeah. That's a good Wonder Twin powers activate form of
comedy.
No. An eagle. Shape of water.
A cardinal.
Yeah, but that's what Wonder Twin. Remember Wonder Twins?
Oh.
The cartoon.
Okay.
That's what we just did.
That was awesome.
Wait, let me ask you one thing about politics. I'll shut you up. Okay.
Up.
Like, can you look at our current president and say he's done good things?
And say he's what?
Done some good things?
Oh, he's gnarly, dude.
In a good way or bad way?
In a good way.
Okay. So can you say that eating a turkey leg at Thanksgiving to your oldest brother, Alec? Because publicly, he seems he doesn't like Trump at all.
Bro, listen. I'm retired from politics. But here's what I know.
Because I'd like to talk to your brother and be like, because I'm much more liberal than people realize. But since I like certain things that Trumps do, I'm a fucking piece of shit. Which I'm not.
Listen,
I don't think
most of this conversation has been about the principalities of like good versus evil.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So if that's all true, then right now, dude, you're in a moment in history when in the natural, in the physical realm.
Yes.
The biggest, holiest can of whoop ass is being unleashed.
Agreed.
Right now.
Agreed.
So
agreed.
Look, watch me.
Zip it.
I'm good. I don't have to be like, we won the Super Bowl. I don't care. I want to just 4 years from now, 5 years from now, I want to be somewhere with my granddaughter, and it's a better world. That's it.
I know. That's all. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Now, the harsh reality is how we're going to get there isn't going to be pretty.
Agree. There's going to be overcorrection.
So with the polarization of all that, I'm officially retired from politics. So now I just pray and influence how I can. But the coolest thing you can do now is just make enough money. If you can make so much money that you can just do what you want to influence things positively, amen. I used to be a celebrity Hollywood actor guy trying to collaborate with everybody so I could be like Bono in his Red campaign. I don't want that anymore. Now I'm just going to become a billionaire in the next 7 to 10 years.
Why do you need to be a billionaire?
Well, because then with the money you can do whatever you want.
I know, but you don't need $1 billion. That's a little bit.
A billion doesn't suck.
There's a Christian. I have to question the Christianity there.
Well, yeah, but if it's all to give away, it's okay. If you're giving it all away.
Sounds like you want to make your own wine cellar.
Can't hear you.
Wine. Sounds like you don't. You want to make a wine cellar with a 3 and 7 step.
No wine cellar at all, dude. Me, I'll be living in a trailer.
You would be.
Even though I'm
I
Warren Buffett.
I believe that. But you don't need $1 billion. I mean, I guess I like money too, but it doesn't make you happy.
Well, would you want to just do $100 million worth of charity or $1 billion?
I actually think this is worth. I'm going to say something, dude. I used to want a lot of money and stuff like that, but last 5 years I've made my life constricted much more down.
Right.
And my whole thing is that money is great, but I think the whole world. I think you're going to have the super haves in this next 5 years and the super have-nots. There's going to be no middle class. I think you're going to see the people are going to rise up and get very angry at the super rich. And I think that in 5 years, if you don't make money within 5 years, you're not going to make any money because AI is going to take everything. And people that have a piece of that are going to have the money. And the rest of people have to figure it out. And it's going to be insane. And you're also not going to need money for a lot of things because you're literally going to be able to get anything you want in an instant. So going back to Elon, goods and services will be practically free. That's just a fact. Like Ubers will pick you up. You won't have to pay. Services won't. There's not going to be schools, bro. Like there's not going to be schools. Like you can say whatever you want. That's just a fact. Okay. These universities are hanging on by a dick hair.
Right.
Okay. And so the only people that are going to be last the longest are the pipe fitters, the HVACers, the people that are doing the manual labor that the robots aren't dexterous enough to do. But eventually that will be figured out. So you can have $1 billion. It's cool. I think you got to own tangible things like a house, a car, stuff like that. It's cool to have, and I'm not saying I don't like money, but I think we're going to have goods and services for everyone.
Right.
And there's not going to be billionaires anymore. There's going to be trillionaires.
Right. Correct. So in
And it's
that
gonna be a
measurement, I just want to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Meaning not me. What I'm saying is 20 years ago, bro, I left Hollywood. Like Kaiser Soze. Gone. I did the born-again Christian thing. I had a skateboard ministry and
Wow.
Yeah, it was fair. And I monetized. Like I was able to make a living, not Hollywood living, but it doesn't. The point simply for me is 3 to 5 years ago, after I'd been out of Hollywood 20 years, I feel like God's just telling me now, go ahead and go back to the mainstream Steven, Biodome 2, making movies, but nothing that conflicts with what you believe. You could still make mainstream content. But what I also feel, bro, is seriously, and I disagree with you 100%. If there's going to be trillionaires, me and you can be billionaires. And Jamie should have all the money he needs to make his own freaking Scream. And Jamie's a funny, talented, you're one of the few comics that really became an actor. Really legitimate other actors working with you were like, no, he's legit. Most guys can't do that.
Thank you, buddy.
That's a sick compliment. That's a good thing. That's a nice thing to be able to say.
While
a lot of other guys can't make that real transition. They can't really become a character. They're still kind of right, which is adorable.
That's so nice. That's a huge compliment coming from you. And I want to go back. I'm not saying I'm against $1 billion. I would like to have it, but my priorities have changed.
Right.
Post-COVID, post-50. I think it's great, but like, I don't need to own a yacht. I can rent it. And by the way, I've been on multiple yachts. It's fine, but also I could be on an 80-foot boat and still have a great time. You know what I'm saying?
My point is, I've been doing service work for 20 years, and now I'd like to do the same thing, but have my own wallet.
100%.
Like Mr. Beast, right? He goes somewhere and does something.
You can use AI to make a lot of things for cheap.
Yeah, but it's not the same as going with a briefcase full of $20 million and you go somewhere and just put 15 water infiltration systems somewhere, and you just change lives.
Yeah, that if you were gonna do that, yeah,
That's what I want to do.
if that's what you want to do.
Bro, I'm over the temptation. You
If
don't even have to give me
that's
that
what
funny
you-
look. You don't even have to give me that. I'm not. If money means nothing to me.
I just won $1 billion. Money means nothing to me. You're starting to sound like you're from Texas and you open a ministry, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you sound like my wife. That's like you can't say you're going to
Me and the
raise $1
Brazilian.
billion to change the world. And it's not going to affect you. I'm sitting there going, receive the point, brother. The point is, let me ask you a question. Okay, so let's say you won the lotto tomorrow and you won $1 billion. Would you become a different Jamie Kennedy? No, you wouldn't.
No, not really.
You wouldn't.
I would just buy more things.
Whatever.
First of all, you take the lump sum.
You'd probably
you take the
give
lump
most
sum.
of it away if you thought it was going to change you.
I don't know about that. I would definitely buy a couple houses, and then I would organize everything. I'd set up my AI and my
Billions
house.
a lot.
Yeah.
I'd give it all away, and keep $100 million for me.
So you give,
But then I'd
know.
build infrastructure. I'd build farms and companies and food companies and Newman's Own and all that stuff.
I would do that, something like that. I don't know. I would start with my own shit first.
You want to hear my first big idea for one of my own brands?
Yes.
Ready?
Yeah.
I was talking to you about pickleball.
Yes.
So I'm going to start a company called Baldwin's Best Brands, right? And one of our first companies we're coming out of the box with is picklebaldwin.com. Get it? Pickle Baldwin? Get it?
Oh.
Pickle Baldwin. Get it?
Wow.
I could sell that to, Walmart.
Yeah.
See?
Pickle Baldwin. And I mean, not to diverse, but you already have a billionaire in your family.
That too.
Incredible.
But she ain't playing pickleball.
No, but that is in the DNA of the Baldwins.
So, as you're saying, and as I said a moment ago, I believe at 59, if I just put my nose to the grindstone and focus on business, I can raise enough capital to do the philanthropy that I want.
Mm-hmm. And take $100 million for yourself.
To do more philanthropy, yeah. You're so funny. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna be that little serpent in the Garden of Eden that comes up.
Why am I a serpent?
Steven.
Why am I a serpent?
You and RDJ.
Buddy, I can't thank you enough. Where's your pod? One bad movie.
Yeah. So, you have to come back on my show.
Let's done. Tell me when.
One Bad Movie's the podcast.
You get it on YouTube or is it
It's
Patreon?
all the buzz, dude.
I know people love it.
We have 2 million views on
Wow.
51 videos
Wow.
in 9 months.
Wow. That's great.
And in all of that statistical algorithm nonsense, it's pretty groovy. And I can't tell you everything, but One Bad Movie has some other stuff happening already, like with me and Alec, where we might do an offshoot of One Bad Movie. We had a big company come along and say,
Is that a scoop? Am I allowed to keep that in the pod?
yeah, you can keep it in. Yeah, Alec and I might be doing like a season of One Bad Movie on our own, but for a bigger company, while I retain the right to continue doing it on
Wow.
YouTube.
Okay. All right.
And then, everything else is groovy. Everything else is beautiful. I miss you terribly.
I miss
You're
you,
so
buddy.
funny.
Love it. Appreciate
And I love you.
I love you back, man.
And if I ever can't, like, you know how cool people have like big podcasts and like somebody sits in for them?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm ever big enough with my One Bad Movie, will you be my
100%.
Will you be my co-pilot guy?
I would love that. I'd fill in for you anytime.
Oh, would you?
100%. I'd fill
Because you know why? You're a movie genius.
I don't know about that.
You love movies.
I don't know if I'm as
Do
smart.
you love movies?
I do, but I'm
Okay.
not like my character
Well, you're
Randy on
perfect
screen.
for One Bad Movie.
I love
and
you, buddy.
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Blessings.
Blessings back
Say hi to that gal that.
to my robot girlfriend.
Anyone's talking, they're blockers. That's not why I came to Hollywood. Fucking backwards. Bullshit.
I hate to break it to you.